Done. It is 4 in the morning and it's time to rock and roll. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BKR Sport. We're here for some more Rugby League World Cup action. This is actually the final game of week 2 of the Rugby League World Cup, and it is involving a very big team here in the Papua New Guinea Kumals taking on the Cook Islands. A Melanesian battle here that, look, it should be quite interesting. I think we all know that Papua New Guinea will be the favourites for this game, and they really should be winning this game. However, it's not exactly a guarantee. I think the Papua New Guinea have never lost to the Cook Islands before, and I would go as far as to say that yes, it's probably going to be nearly guaranteed the Papua New Guinea win this game because they've just got a really good quality talent in their team. We saw that against Tonga last week, but it's a Rugby League World Cup. Anything can happen here, and it's not like it's not like it's 100% that you can just throw it out there and say Papua New Guinea will absolutely wipe the floor with them, because it's not about the NRL talent, it's about the passion. Will they have the exact same passion they showed against Tonga last week against a minnow team like Cook Islands? Sometimes you can have that kind of real oomph about you when you're taking on the best teams, but then when it comes to taking on a bit of the lower ranked teams, you can kind of struggle with that motivation. So look, I think Papua New Guinea win, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So let's get into it here, and let's get into the two team lineups, guys. Obviously the game starts in about half an hour's time, so hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. We're here every single day for doing Rugby League World Cup content, even though there is 2 days off now. Tomorrow and Friday there will be no games. It starts back up again on Saturday. On Saturday morning. We'll still be creating Rugby League World Cup content. We've got power rankings, we've got chats with Clarkie's night next week. We've got hold the ball potentially. We'll be doing a heap of stuff regardless. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But let's get into the two team lineups here, guys, before the game does start. So into here for Papua New Guinea, you've got Jeremiah Simbiken and Jimmy Ngutalik. I've been saying Jimmy Ngutalik is a very good winger for a long time now, and he gets his chance now with Emmanuel Wayne and Sherwin Tanabe being out. You can also add, obviously, Xavier Coates to that list because he was told that he's not actually going to play in this World Cup, which is really unfortunate. He did, I think, his hamstring in training before the game 1, and is now not able to play the rest of the tournament. So, really disappointing there for Xavier Coates. Fantastic player. One of the better wingers in the competition, actually. He's not able to play in this World Cup. For the fullback today, you've got Alex Johnston with Jimmy Ngutalik and Roderick Tai on the wings. Roderick Tai also gets his job done. I really like Roderick Tai. With Nana McDonald and Justin Olam in the centres. I think Olam's going to have a big game here today. Kyle Labour is the 5'8", with Lachlan Lamb in the halfback. Wellington Albert and Sylvester Nama front row. Edwin Ibabe in the number 9. Obviously, we saw him last week. On this channel, we've been having Papua New Guineans for so long tell me how good Edward Apape is and how good he's going to be in this tournament. And I didn't know. I wasn't aware. I didn't watch him in the Super League. I wasn't paying too much attention. But then when we got to watch that game against Tonga, he was absolutely incredible. He was man of the match in a losing team. And it was just really great to see him kind of evolve and show himself off as a great player. And we started talking about what NRL teams he could look at going to, and he was very good. So let's see if he can do it again here today against a lesser team. He should be having an easier game than last week against Tonga. Now you got Nixon Putt and Reece Martin in the back row with Jacob Alec as the 13. Dan Russell, Mackenzie Yeh, Kevin Appo and Watson Boas in the interchange. With Jeremiah Simbiken as the replacement. I'm really interested to see why Dan Russell is, put on as a replacement. He's a winger, and realistically just a specialised winger. So it's kind of confusing to me that they would waste an interchange spot on him. Like, you either put him on the wing or you don't put him in the team at all. But they've put him on the interchange there, which is quite interesting to see. But Mackenzie Yeh, you guys know how much I like Mackenzie Yeh. Very good player. I've been watching him ever since that mid-season test against Fiji that they won, and looking forward to seeing what he can produce here today against the Cook Islands. Let's move on now to the Cook Islands team with Brendan Piakura, Tevin Arona and Vincent Rennie all coming in. Jonathan Ford, Pride Pedersen Rabati and Ruben Porter going out. You've got Kyle Iro in the fullback with Paul Olberg and Stephen Masters on the wing. Anthony Gelling and Ruben Rennie in the centres. Brad Duckarangi had a good game last week. Came and played the hooker though. This week he's in the 5'8" role. He is the captain with the number 7 halfback being Isan Muppet. Interesting. He is definitely not a 7. He is definitely Definitely not a 7, but whatever. We'll see how we go today. Tepa Moroa and Vincent Rennie in the front row with Aaron Teroy in the hooker. You got my boy Dom Peru and Brandon Piakura in the back row, and then Zane Tetavano as the lock. Makahesi Makatoa, Rua Ngatikura, Moses Novao McGreal, and Davi Mawali as the interchange, and the 18th man is Tevin Arona. So, yeah, it's an okay team. It's fine. Their halves are a big issue because obviously Brad Tekarangi, I think he's fine as a playmaker. I think he is. But Isan Masters is not someone you'd be wanting to throw into the 7, that's for sure. You know, he's a centre or a winger. He's not, maybe even a 6. I wouldn't even necessarily say anything about him being a 7. This team's a little bit shaky for mine. But in the same sense, you never know, man. You never know. This could be a game for the ages, or it could be a big blowout here to Papua New Guinea. But guys, all I know, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It is 4:05 in the morning. I can't wait to have a sleep in tomorrow. I tell you that right now. I'm exhausted, but we still got the FIFA World Cup to come as well. It's going to be a huge couple of months, and then I'll be having like a 3-week sleep in after that FIFA World Cup finishes. I can tell you that much. But no, I'm looking forward to this game, and it should be a good one. It should be a good one. From Zakynthos in Greece says hello mate, how you doing? Theophilus Songaramo says good morning from Port Moresby. Dan Russell is a winger. Dan Russell is a winger. Dan Russell, he played the wing last week, didn't he? Am I getting confused? Dan Russell played on the wing last week. He's on the interchange today. But yeah, Dan Russell, if I'm not mistaken, it says here that he's on the wing there, but it says on NRL, which has been the more reliable source, that he's on the interchange. So let me just make sure. I'm pretty certain that Dan Russell played on the wing last week, though. I'm pretty certain. Let's go down to round 1 there against Zidonga. Because he was the one who kind of screwed... he scored a try, but he was the one who screwed Papua New Guinea with one of those tries. Yeah, Dan Russell played on the wing last week. He played on the opposite wing to Roderick Tai. So Jimmy Ngusalik has come in this week to play on that wing instead of him. Which is, I get it. And I like Jimmy Ngusalik. I think that Ngusalik is a pacey little player that they could definitely utilise for mine. But I just find it interesting because obviously I'm not too sure why you chuck a winger onto an interchange. It's just not something that you would normally see. Crazy Hill says Dan Russell, the greatest winger. He scored the greatest bomb try. Yeah, he did. He did bomb a try pretty badly last week. That's for sure. Theophilus Solderamo says Dan Russell was a makeshift winger last week because Coates was injured. He usually plays second row. Oh, there you go. Oh, true. That makes a lot of sense, man. See, this is the thing. A lot of people don't really know a great deal about this Papua New Guinean squad. You know, they don't have a great deal of NRL talent, which is well documented and by the fans themselves. That Papua New Guinea isn't about the NRL talent, and they're more about the sheer passion that they have for the game, the sheer passion they have for the jersey. I don't know. That kind of shows me why last week Dan Russell couldn't get his feet right in regards to that try, because that should have been an easy try for any winger. But obviously because he's not a winger, he wasn't able to get his feet right, and he did put his feet over the sideline. So that makes a lot more sense to me. It does make a lot more sense to me. But obviously next week after this one, at least the Papua New Guineans get even if there was to be an absolute miracle for the Cook Islands here, and the Cook Islands were able to win this game, I still can't see the Cook Islands progressing through the group stages because they do have to take on Tonga next week, who overall looked disappointing yesterday against Wales, but in the same sense are progressing into the tournament, and they are still missing a lot of their spine. Overall they did look disappointing, but I do think that they will kind of click together, and I think that mainly when it comes down to the smaller teams, they don't really click on a great deal. When it comes to the bigger teams, they really turn it on, and they really get it going. So I think that we'll see a much different Tonga when it comes down to the finals. But in the same sense, their spine is still whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It still is whatever it is. So I still think Papua New Guinea absolutely wipe the floor with Wales next week, regardless. So they'll get in. Hold on. They'll definitely beat Wales. But if there was any kind of miracle the Cook Islands won this game, I still think PNG get through. Nate says, "G'day, Blaze. Cheers to the stream, mate. I've got Johnson for a double plus Ola McDonald and Ty to score, I hope." Yeah, I can definitely see that, man. I've got Papua New Guinea 13 plus here, and I've got Justin Olam to score a try. I think that he'll be able to absolutely tear apart this defense. Yeah. I think he will. But Tonga's on top of the group with 32 points differential and 4 points. Cook Islands on +6 with 2 points because obviously they beat Wales just. Papua New Guinea on -6 after that Tonga game last week, which was robbery, and then Wales on -32 after their 26-point loss to Tonga yesterday, which was convincing, but in the same sense, not as much as, I guess. If you actually watched the game, you would have known it wasn't greatly impressive for Tonga for the most part. 6 nights says, "Hey Blaze and everyone, just got home from night shift, so glad I can catch a stream. Cheers to your stream, Blaze, much appreciated." No, I appreciate it, man. Obviously, it is tiring. It's definitely tiring having to get up every morning at 3:30 in the morning to slap it up. I'm never usually an early morning waker. Usually I'm a sleeper inner, and then wake up a little bit late, and then I'm usually a late night owl. But yeah, the World Cup's obviously changed that. I'm obviously on that fitness plan as well, like I always have been telling you guys. So that's I think it's actually really good. This month has been good for me for discipline and kind of learning how to just do it regardless. Like the alarm goes off at 3 a.m. or 3:45 or 3:30, and I just get up and just do it, which is something that I might not have done before. It's the same with my fitness program that we do 2 workouts a day, 4 litres of water a day, reading a book, 10 pages per day, all that type of stuff. It's just about just getting it done. So no, it's a really good month for discipline. This. Jay says mornings are overrated. Mornings are definitely over. Oh, are they though? Are they? It's a beautiful, beautiful time on the Gold Coast right now. Yesterday was beautiful. Yesterday was look at this lady, she's getting into it. Mornings are amazing. If it was up to me, I would prefer mornings, but obviously I just I'm usually night owl. 64 Cooker says, "Oh yeah, getting around it here." So Daniel Russell is definitely the bench. Watson Boas, Daniel Russell, Mackenzie Yeh, and Kevin Appo is their interchange. But yeah, I really look forward to seeing Jimmy Nguttalik. I've been saying that he's a pretty good winger for a little bit now. I've been saying he's a spicy little winger, and I thought that he was probably going to get the starting job alongside Xavier Coates if Xavier Coates was there. But then again, he did miss last week's game. Theophilus Sagarama says, "Sleeping is overrated. If I had the choice, I wouldn't sleep at all." That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Sleeping is definitely not overrated, son. Sleeping is amazing. But in the same sense, I don't get much sleep at the moment. I think at the moment I don't get a great deal of sleep. But you need your sleep, man. You do need your sleep. I've been doing intermittent sleeping at the moment, where I'll get up early, I'll watch this game, and then yesterday I didn't though. That's I guess why I'm so tired today. I was up from 3 a.m. until about 11 p.m. last night because I had things to do. So then I slept for about 4.5 hours, and then smack bang this one. Do this. We'll maybe go for a walk or a run right after we finish this game here. Go to sleep after that for a bit, and then wake up, go to the gym, come back, and we'll go do a stream tonight. We'll probably do a stream. I think Hold the Ball might be coming on tonight. I'm not too sure. We actually haven't confirmed it today. We're going to do a stream just chatting rugby league, and next week Clarkey will be coming on. He was meant to be coming on last Friday, but we've changed it to next Friday to be talking about. But all I know is I'm looking forward to this game. I think this is going to be a really good one. I think that we will see Papua New Guinea separate, but there is a world that Cook Islands compete because Papua New Guinea don't have the same drive that they had against a really big team like Tonga. Because everyone always has the drive against the big teams, but what separates the big teams from the small teams and big teams from the passionate teams is the ability to have that drive regardless of your opposition. 6 Night says, "Night shift is killer, called out is worse. How has the World Cup been so far? Haven't got many games. Who do you think will win it?" Oh, Australia will win it, mate. Australia will win it, guaranteed. There's not even too much of a doubt in my mind. Australia clearly looked the best, and New Zealand have looked disappointing. Who else? Tonga have looked disappointing. England have been okay. They've probably looked the second best. Lucky for them, they're on the other side of the group, so they're probably going to make the final. But I think Tonga are warming up into the competition, so Tonga will have to play England to get into the final against Australia or New Zealand. I do think Australia beat New Zealand quite convincingly in that semi-final, to be completely honest with you. I think people are going to overrate that semi-final, but the way it's being played right now, I do think Australia will convincingly take down the Kiwis. And I think that's a big reason for that is that obviously Jerome Hughes and also Dylan Brown have been in and out of the tournament so far for the Kiwis, but they just haven't looked fantastic. And I just don't think that their halves are going to make a great deal of an adjustment to how this team overall looks. I think it will make them look better. Of course it will. It's their halves. But I just think that it's very clear that Australia are the favourites right now. How about the Munster-Cleary combo going? They've only played one game, and that was this week, and they won 84-0 against Scotland. Last week it was Cherry Evans and Munster, and Australia won, 42-8 in a relatively okay game against Fiji. But that was the debut game. Obviously, hadn't played it as a country for 3 years. And then, obviously got it going there to win 42-8. Were down early, though. Fiji went up early, but then the game against Scotland was just too easy. And that was when Nathan Cleary was partnering Munster in the halves. That game was just incredible. Everyone on the field was fantastic. And, we were expecting New Zealand to have a bigger scoreline than against Jamaica when then Australia had against Scotland. But no, it wasn't the case. Australia had the biggest margin win of the World Cup so far. Nowhere close to the record. The record is 110-4 by Australia over Russia in 2000. But 84-0 is a huge scoreline nonetheless. Theophilus Ongoromo says Papua New Guinea has scored twice as much points as Cook Islands, probably 32-16 PNG. I think that there's two options for me. There's two outcomes here for Papua New Guinea. I think that they either win by a really big amount or a really close amount, not in between. I think that it could either be like 42-6 to Papua New Guinea, or it could be, 14-12. I don't think there's really too many in betweens. I don't think the Cook Islands do win this. I don't think they have the ability to win this game. But yeah, absolutely. I feel like there's a potential for a huge scoreline for Papua New Guinea, which will really, rile those fans up at home. They really will. Justin Sunday, the big fella, says good morning, mate. It's definitely a morning. I don't know how good it is right now. I'm very tired, but it's definitely a morning, that's for sure. Have you just finished work, have you? Jay Hayes says, over 110 watching, hit that like button, subscribe and jump in the chat. Exactly right, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, you want to get involved in the chat and say how much you support, if you're supporting a team, then all you have to do is subscribe. It's free, and then refresh the stream and get involved in the chat and tell Seth Margaritas he's a muppet because he doesn't know. No, I'm not dealing with you. No, time out. I'm not dealing with it today. I'm not dealing with it today, Seth. So you can get timed out. I'm not dealing with it again, bro. I'm not dealing with your stupidity again, brother. And especially with your knack shit. I'm not going to read it. So yeah, just time out. Good call, Joe. Don't even bother. That's the beauty of this, Seth, is that like if you want to troll, we'll just time you out. Easy done. Easy done. Let's talk about Brad Takarangi right now. From the Cook Islands. He used to play with the Gold Coast Titans, Brad Takarangi. He used to play with the Cook Islands there. He used to play with the Gold Coast Titans. So back in the day, I think this was like 10 years ago now, though. Justin Sanders says, for some reason I can't get into this World Cup. I finished work at the perfect times, but I don't know, no motivation to watch. I think it's also because of the group stages, man. The group stages are always going to be blowouts. And this is what... there's been so many complaints recently. But there's been some really good organisational defensive efforts from the organisers and from teams, whatnot, saying, like, who cares about the blowout score? Every single World Cup has blowout scores in the group stages. Every single one. Finals will be good, but, Rugby Union has just as many blowouts in group stages as League does. In the FIFA World Cup, we see it all the time as well. In the cricket, we see it all the time as well. People always seem to pick on Rugby League for this, but they don't seem to understand that, like, every sport has this in the group stages, right? But yeah, Rugby League does have blowouts. I'm just more interested in watching, new teams evolve in the game, like Jamaica. It's been fantastic to watch them in this tournament so far. Yeah, look, they've been beaten convincingly twice, but it has been fantastic to watch this new team evolve into Rugby League. And we have an opportunity with the West Indies not doing too well in cricket right now to really, slice our game into the Jamaican culture, the Jamaican public. So, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in Jamaica. Greece has been a really good show as well. I've been loving to watch Greece and what they're going to do with Rugby League. 6 months ago, that's what was banned in their country. It was illegal in their country. And now, obviously, they're on the World Cup stage, scoring a try and looking quite nice. Not looking the best, obviously, but, give them time. There'll be time for improvement. Who are other teams here? Cook Islands are 15, 20 years away from being a really big team, but they're still an emerging nation. Papua New Guinea still fantastic, absolutely to watch. Like what, you get rid of all these you get rid of all the small teams, and what, you lose to getting to watch Papua New Guinea. You lose getting to watch. All these other teams that deserve the limelight, and Papua New Guinea deserves the limelight here. Okay, Wales isn't that great. Ireland's not that great. Scotland's not that great. France not that great. That's fine, but maybe one day. That's the whole point that people are forgetting here, is that the World Cup is meant to be. Look, Australia's probably going to win. That's cool. It's probably going to happen. You have to come to terms with that, respect that, and understand that. And there's a reason for that. But that doesn't mean that it's not an exciting tournament to watch. And this isn't, by the way, I'm not directing anything at you here, Justin. I'm just in general referring to this. But it just doesn't mean that it's not a fun tournament to watch, because you're still getting to watch all these players from all these different countries show out and show so much pride for their jersey. And if so happens that there is a miracle, can you imagine how crazy that day is going to be when Australia gets beaten by, Papua New Guinea or Tonga or Samoa or Fiji, New Zealand, not England because no one cares, but it'll be just such a big moment. I think that's what we're all just kind of waiting for, and one day it'll happen. I don't think this tournament, but one day it might happen when they start to progress a lot more. So it'll be great. 6 is good stuff, players. Love the info and no bullshit for trolls. Well done your commitment. Yeah, if sometimes we'll deal with them, but at 4 a.m, man, 4 a.m, I ain't dealing with trolls. Full-time league says, almost done with the graveyard shift. Man, working at a servo used to suck before the World Cup. Now I can watch all the games live. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. And you've got, like I said, you've got the FIFA World Cup too. That'll be absolutely fantastic right after. So you can transition with the Rugby League World Cup into similar times and more games, because there's 32 teams in the FIFA World Cup compared to the 16 teams of the Rugby League World Cup. So at least you've got that to watch the next month and a half or so. For the least, is Channel 9, where is it going? Is Channel 9 showing the game? No, it's all on KO, man. It's all on KO and Fox Sports. John Smith said Fiji beat New Zealand again. You know what's crazy, John, is that I don't necessarily disagree with you. I think that could be a big surprise incoming. It's a big one, and they'll be massive underdogs, but it would not be the most unbelievable of surprises in my personal opinion. New Zealand have not looked fantastic, and Fiji, they bounced back well after that loss to Australia, and they won 60-6 against Italy, who looked good against Scotland. Fiji will kill Scotland this weekend, and they'll take on New Zealand in the quarterfinals, and I can tell you right now, it's a possibility. I can't even speak English. Possibility. Just says, I love watching Italy. Yeah, Italy's also a fun one as well. Theophilus says Greece has the best story in the World Cup. Greece does have a very good story. Yeah. It would be fantastic for South Africa to make it too. Obviously, they had the ability to, but they got knocked out by Jamaica. I think Jamaica also has a fantastic story, but I do think Greece has the best of the lot. But yeah, Jamaica has some fantastic story too, because they've never been in the World Cup before. They've barely ever played the game before. They would have had Dom Young, which would have been incredible, but obviously he chose to play for England. But yeah, obviously they didn't play the sport in their country a few years back, and now they're on the World Cup stage, scoring a try against New Zealand, of all teams. Scoring a try against New Zealand, which was something that we never would have expected. Turana Tomeko says, had your coffee? I have not had my coffee. I need one though. As you said, think I need one. I need one too, but I've got my water. I got my water here. I made some nice protein brownies yesterday, so I smacked a protein brownie before I jumped on here. But yeah, no, I don't necessarily need coffee at the moment. I would love a coffee, but it's not really necessarily been what I've been needing to have lately. I've just been so disappointed that I just get up and rock and roll, get it going. Yeah, Jay, Seth's gone. Yeah, Seth's gone, man. What did he say, by the way? I don't even know what he said. What did he say? 6 nights that you stream the FIFA World Cup? I will be, yeah. I'll be streaming the FIFA World Cup too, which is going to be... I'll definitely be on night shift for that one, because those ones, there's no breaks in between. It is literally start at 7 p.m. AEST or 8 p.m. AST, and then don't finish until 7 a.m. in the morning, so it's going to be huge. Justin Sutherland says, Nine is showing the T20 World Cup some games. Yeah, T20, yes. Not in regards to the Rugby League World Cup. I love PNG to beat England. Also shout, absolutely. Jasper says, Jamaica beat USA to qualify the World Cup. Yeah, absolutely. Josh Baruma says, yes, PNG is beating Cook Island, definitely. I agree, Josh. I think it happens. I think it happens here, man. I think it happens. We're just listening to the beautiful national anthem of Papua New Guinea right now. Turana Tomeko says can't count out the cookies. See, that's the thing. I'm not completely counting them out. I do definitely believe that Papua New Guinea win this game, and I think they win this game by 13 plus. I think they win it quite well. But one sec. But I think that the Cook Islands still have a little bit of oomph about them that maybe they could surprise and make it a close game if Papua New Guinea aren't feeling the same drive as they have for the big teams. And I think it comes down to Papua New Guinea and if they've got the same drive rather than if Cook Islands can live up to doing it themselves, if you know what I'm saying. I think it's all about the drive that Papua New Guineans are going to show today. That's what it's going to be about. $6 of awesome stuff all tuned to the FIFA World Cup streams. Yeah, it should be good, man. It should be good. It should be very, very good, especially when Australia win the World Cup. It'll be amazing. Alright, national anthem of the Cook Islands right now. For a population, they've got I think their population's 14,000 or something like that. It's something ridiculously low. Cook Islands, a population... 17,000. That's ridiculously low. 17,000 population and then a World Cup is pretty impressive. And especially considering that guys like Val Holmes can be here. Joe Manu could also play for the Cook Islands. They've got a pretty decent team. Obviously, they're still not going to do much at all, but they do have a pretty decent team. The players just select to play for those different nations and play elsewhere. But yes, Papua New Guinea do have a really solid team Cook Islands do have a really solid team. If they didn't have them going all over the world. But with that being said, they're still about 15-20 years away from being a big-time team. Torana Tomeko says, PNG has a good halves pair, so if it depends on them steering and managing their game. That's the first time I've ever heard someone say that PNG have a good halves pairing. I think that I wouldn't say that they're good. I would say that they're okay at best, but what I would say is that they know how each other plays. They've played with each other quite a bit. The halves pairing there, that you would expect them to know exactly what they're doing and exactly where they're going and exactly where to put the ball. It's not necessarily that I think that Carl Labert and Lachlan Lamb are good by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. But what I do know is that they know how each other plays, and that's a really big benefit in this World Cup because they've been playing for so long. Look at this Cook Islands team, and they have not been playing together as a team for a long time. We've got the Haka here from the Cook Islands. Comparative to the Cookies, that is. Oh, absolutely. Comparative to Cook Islands, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Cook Islands, their halves pairing right now is a makeshift 6 and a makeshift 7. Isan Masters is a centre / winger / potential 5'8", and Brad Takarungi is a... he can play 5'8", but in the same sense is more, winger / centre and possibly fullback as well. It's not necessarily a 5'8" that you look for there, but he did have a good game last week when he came off the bench there. Brad Takarungi, but he played as a hooker. He didn't even play in the halves. He played as a hooker last week. So, yeah, they're just throwing him around everywhere. But here we go, guys. The game's about to get started. The game is about to get started. So, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's get it going. John Smith said, I just can't get over the commentary during Fiji versus the Italy game. Yeah, that was bad, man. That was... That was very bad. Yeah, calling Tui Kami Kamitha, Kama Kai, calling... who else was there? Who else? I can't think of the other names. But yeah, there was a heap of really, really bad ones. Also, that's right. Sunya Turuva was Sunya Turave. It's if you want to call him Turuva, I don't really care. Or Turuva. But Turave, how do you even get Turave from Turuva? Then there was King Vuni Yawa instead of Vuni Yawa. It was just dreadful, man. Absolutely just dreadful. But the worst one was Kama Kai for Kamitha. Glix says, we're back, W. We are back, son. We are back. Who do you reckon wins today, Glix? Surely you think the Papua New Guineans will win today. They're a very tough team. So Chris Kendall is the referee today. Hopefully we see a better referee in this one than we saw in the Papua New Guinea versus Tonga game. Because we all know that Liam Moore, he was not fantastico. It was not the fantastico. No, he was not. Last week, the referee did not give a good performance there for Papua New Guinea. And I think that every Papua New Guinean here in the chat would be able to agree with that one. That Yeah, that referee was not great for Papua New Guinea. I would arguably say cost them the game and robbed them the game because, there was that forward pass of Tonga in their first try. Realistically, it's a 12-point swing, actually, because that forward pass of Tonga for their first try, they won by 6, obviously. And then also, I believe it was a try down the wing. They got called for a no try. And then even if it isn't a try, right, if they want to say no try, I'm okay with it. But how do you not call the penalty for the shoulder charge? There was just so many inconsistencies last week that were really, really poor. And I hope that this week Papua New Guineans are given a little bit more of a fair stick and are able to really show out and be the team that we all know they can be. We know they can be something, baby. We know they can be something. It would be such an amazing stream. It was such an amazing time if Australia ever had to take on Papua New Guinea in a finals match. Like, Australia would win the game, but man, it'd be so good for the nation of Papua New Guinea, man. Antonio Apakatoa says that game is over, brother. Win is a win. Oh no, absolutely. If you're Tongan, man, and this is no shot at Tongans at all. And this is the thing people don't really recognise, right? It's not Tonga's fault. Yeah, the game started here and took on the ball at 10 metres. It's not Tonga's fault. You can't blame Tonga for that. What you can blame is the referees, but you can't blame Tonga for that. Tonga did what they needed to do. They won the game. Not anything that I'm saying here is disrespecting anything that Tonga did. Tonga won the game. Win's a win. You're absolutely spot on. But that doesn't mean that for Papua New Guinea's side, ignoring the Tonga aspect of it, they're obviously looking at the referee aspect of it. And yes, the game is over. Nothing changes from that. But that doesn't mean that you can't still be, frustrated from it. Look at Tonga, for example, actually. Hold on a second. Let's hold on a second here. Go back to Tonga versus England 2017. Game's a game. Win's a win for England. You know what I'm saying? The game's over now. The Tongans were, marching through the streets trying to get the game overturned. You know what I'm saying? That's not England's fault, and this isn't Tonga's fault, but it does still warrant a discussion. You know what I'm saying? But first tackle now for Papua New Guinea. And they're going to be 35 metres out here from their own line, right-hand side. Justin says, do they wait until they get a kick right in front from Martin to break the record? Well, Martin will kick regardless, but I hope that the Papua New Guinea score in front of the post because... So, Reece Martin, guys, is about to break a record for most conversions kicked in a row. I think he's on 40-something, isn't he? What's the number? Jasper? Is he on 40 or 41 or something like that? So, 4 tackle, Papua New Guinea right inside, 35 metres out here. Oh, a good little run there by Lachlan Lamb. No, Kyle Labour is their 6. They get confused because they both look very similar. They both look very similar from afar. Alright, so it gets put up there by Lachlan Lamb. Not the best kick there. Ball bounces back here. It's still in. I think, it's just going to be ball over the sideline. 41 is the size of Aussie. Thank you. So yeah, if he gets another 142, that'll be the record for most amount of kicks in a row. And it was great because last week against Tonga, he actually had quite a few kicks from on the sideline, and he got all of them. So yeah, no, he's killing it right now. Big Papa says, morning Blaze, got high hopes for a smashing good time type of game. Let's go. Potentially, man. Yeah, potentially. But like I said before the stream started, this game also has the ability that, Papua New Guinea have that drive against an easy, against a big team, but when it comes to the easier teams, it's a bit different. Antonio Apakatoa says, heads up to all islanders that are willing to represent their islands. May you all have a good game. Papua New Guinea cookies. Exactly right. Get around it. So third tackle now at the 45, right-hand side. And Cook Islands with a nice little play here, 4 tackle. They need to be really good physicality-wise today because Papua New Guinea will grind them down otherwise. But usually you do find that teams that are not Australia or New Zealand have 2 big games. And we spoke about this last week. Someone in the chat spoke about this last week. Usually there's 2 big games that a team can have. So Papua New Guinea had a really big game. Well, that's a high kick there from Cook Islands. That's a tough one for Johnson, but Johnson does catch it. So if you go by that metric, then Papua New Guinea had a really big game last week. Can they go back to back here? It's going to be physical as well in that game against Wales because Wales are defensively physical. Tonga struggled against them for quite a large majority of yesterday's game, especially the first half. The first half was actually really close. Penalty Papua New Guinea. That would be an offside penalty there, and Cook Islands cannot be doing it. Justin says he was a good player, the Dogs. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's going to be another... 10 metre penalty? So it was a penalty, and I think maybe 10 metres for descent. Why did he call... But he's blowing the whistle twice there. So Papua New Guinea will have the ball here at the 50, and Olan was going to throw this ball back inside. No, 40, sorry. Here we go. Okay, so Papua New Guinea's first attack of the game. Oh, Nixon Putt. Nixon Putt was great last week, and he's made a really good run there. Nice little 10-metre 10-metre run there. Edward Pape gets it off the right-hand side. Look at the running here. Is that Sylvester Namo? No, I'm not too sure who that was around that ball, but that was a great run again. So second tackle here. They're 23 metres away from the line. Another penalty? No? Tackle 2, what's going on here? There's a play down a back play. Oh, come on, man. Nah, Rennie's not done here. He's just catching a breath, man. He's just catching a breath. He's not injured. I don't think he's injured. It doesn't look like he's injured. It just looks like he's catching a breath here. Why we have to stop play for this? He's just catching a breath. Oh, yeah, I don't think anything happened. Trying to make us someone injured. I don't think this warranted a stoppage in play. This is just giving Cook Islands a chance to, man up on defense. I just think he's a head injury assessment. Did he get hit on the head? I didn't even know he got hit on the head here, man. I dead set. I did not even know that he got hit on the head here. Oh, maybe the elbow might have just come into contact with his face or something. I don't know. That's a really confusing one. It didn't look too bad at all. But they're talking about head injury assessment. Glix is hoping this to be a close game, 100. I don't think it will be, Glix. I don't think it will be, but I would love to see it. But I don't necessarily believe it will be. Alright, so second tackle here for Papua New Guinea, and it will be Sylvester Namo to roll this ball back. They're 23 metres out of the line, Papua New Guinea. Alright, big chance here. Big chance here. Tino Sage, good morning. Hello, Sage. How you doing? So third tackle now, 15 metres out. It's going to be interesting to see all these the new subscribers we have for the World Cup, who they support in the NRL when we come back, obviously, next year. Obviously, we pump out that NRL content, so it'll be interesting to see who everyone gets around. Now, right-hand side, now Reece Martin. Reece Martin goes himself. Fit tackle, 1 metre out from the line. Torana Tomeko says Cookies had a close game with Wales. They did, but Wales is not that great of a team. Papua New Guinea are a lot better of a team than the old Wales. Oh, pass not that great. Papua New Guinea still going here. Dustin Olam still going here. That's a fit tackle. No, Papua New Guinea. No. So what, the third tackle on 23 metres, and they get taken down fifth tackle at the 15? That's a bit silly. If you're going to get tackled on a fifth tackle, you have to be tackled within the, attacking 5. So at least you keep the opposing team inside their own 5 metres. You can't get tackled on 15 metres out. That's just silly. It makes no sense. It doesn't do any benefit to your team. Wales could have won, though. Wales could have won Tirana, and they could have won the game, which shows a lot more about Cook Islands than it does about Wales. Wales are an okay team. I definitely think that their power rankings will go up a little bit when we do our power rankings video, probably tonight. Maybe we could do our power rankings tonight, actually. We could do, actually, you know what? We will do our power rankings tonight. We'll do our power rankings live stream tonight. But yeah, we do a power rankings that shows where each team is currently in the World Cup. Who's most likely to win right now, and I think we do that tonight because there's no game tomorrow. Cook Islands here, left hand side. They're away to the sideline. They're going to get taken off for tackle here. No, this is stupid. No, silly. Kick the ball, man. Justin says Martin and Takiyaho, the only forwards I can remember who kick goals. Well, at the moment, yes. Oh, nice little run there. At the moment, I remember. There was a Dragons winger. Who was he? A little chubby Dragons forward who... Oh, intercept. And Cook Islands away here. Cook Islands going to score. 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 Oh, no, they don't. It's so close. Oh, are they going to get the offload away? Oh, my God. That's a great tackle there. Great try-saving tackle by Justin Olam. Wow, it was an intercept there from Cook Islands. That was a bad pass. But Justin Olam with a try-saving tackle there. 10 metres out here from the line. It's going to be second tackle now for the Cook Islanders. Jeez, that was really poor pass. That was a really poor pass from Papua New Guinea. That was a really poor pass from Papua New Guinea there. Second tackle here. 5 metres out now from the line. They go right-hand side back to the 15. But can Cook Islands put on attack? I think they needed to score there off that intercept. I don't know if they're going to be able to break down this Papua New Guinean defence right this second. Left-hand side now. 10 metres out. Cook Islands. Oh, decent tackle, man. Very good tackle there by Kyle Labert. 6 again, did they just say? 6 again for Cook Islands. Wow. Alright, so it's going to be 0 tackle now, and the Cook Islands will be taken down 12 metres out here from the line. Yeah, dumb pass from Papua New Guinea, Big Papa, dumb pass. Say, how's this game going? Who got to win? I got Papua New Guinea to win, and by a good amount, but that was a really bad pass there. Really bad pass there from Papua New Guinea that has given Cook Islands the first real opportunity of the game for either team to score here. So second tackle now, 3 metres out here from the line. They go right-hand side. And gives on to Takarangi. Takarangi here to out to the centre. Gets the offload away there. I think it was Stephen Masters. I'm not too sure. And it's still going here. You don't need to throw the ball around like crazy just yet. Third tackle now for Cook Islands. They're 5 metres out. Go for a little scoot. Can't do it though. Fourth tackle. 1 metre out here from the line. 1 metre out here from the line. Stephen Masters gets it back here to the fullback. That's Kyle Ero. He was New South Wales Cup. Oh, that's a lost ball. That's a lost ball. Oh no, penalty to Cook Islands. Do they go for the 2 here? Or do they go for the try? Do they go for the 2 here? Or do they go for the try? This is an interesting call. They're right in front. They're basically right in front. Like, if they go for the 2, they get it. But I don't know if that's a strip. That's a loose carry for mine. I think that's a loose carry for mine. So I think they're going to go for the. They're going to go for the 2. Yeah, I don't understand why you would go for the 2 there. I think that's a bit silly. I think this is a little bit silly. I think you've got the attack. You want to keep putting the pressure on. You want to score a try. I think that going for the 2 here is a silly decision. I think because the Papua New Guineans are going to score. You know, it's not like they're not going to score a try in this game. You need to go for the try here, but apparently they're going for the 2, which is interesting. Tino Sages, I was impressed with Gavin's wife refereeing yesterday. Yeah, I think that Casey Badger was pretty good for the first time a female referee in a World Cup game. Obviously, it was Tonga vs Wales, so it wasn't going to be too controversial because we all know that the game was going to be a bit of a blowout. But yeah, she didn't put a step wrong, and no, I was definitely appreciative of her efforts, absolutely. But guys, 10 minutes gone here, 10 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Still 70 minutes to go here, and it's looking like the Cook Islands are going to take the lead. Looking like the Cook Islands are going to take the lead. People says just started. Toko, some areas from both teams, bit of an arm wrestle. Oh my god, he hit the post and goes in. Very lucky. Wow. Hit the post and goes in. Very lucky, that's for sure. That is for sure. That is not a fantastic kick, but they'll take it. They'll take it. Turana Tamako says PG is not doing them any favours at the moment. Well, I think that Cook Islands just did them a huge favour. I think that the Cook Islands just did them a massive, massive favour by taking the 2 there. I think that's a silly decision by the Cook Islands. You know you're gonna have to score this game. You know you're going to score like tries in this game. I don't understand why we go for the 2 and take the pressure off of Papua New Guinea. The pressure was on them. The pressure was on them. Alright, so Cook Islands now back inside their own 20. That's the point. Tino says I've got PNG winning this. I think everyone does. But I did say, do PNG have that same drive against the small teams as they do against the big teams? And right now, it's kind of showing what I'm talking about here. That against the small team like Cook Islands, it doesn't seem like there is that same oomph that we saw against Tonga last week. Crazy New Zealand says why they took 2. It makes no sense. Muppet man. Alright, so it's going to be third tackle now. Cook Islands, Dom Peru still going. He'll get taken out at the 45. Jason says, PNG is saying thank you for taking the 2. They definitely are. Right inside of Cook Islands, pretty poor pass there. And it's going to be Stephen Muppet. Is that Stephen Muppet? No, it's actually Brandon Bihikura who gets the ball to the 40 now. Fifth tackle. Have we seen any team take a kick in this game yet? I don't even know. I think that might be one of the first kicks of this game. No, Alex shot. Oh, well, that's a penalty. Well, there's a penalty there for a player being taken out. Yeah, absolutely. Player's been taken out without the ball there. He tackled him about 5 seconds before the ball came down. That was horrific. What was that? That was dreadful in the Cook Islands. They tackled him a good, literally 3 seconds before he actually the ball came down. What on earth? Jeez, how is the sun already coming up? It's only 4:40. Usually doesn't come up until like 30 minutes into the first half. That was horrific. He was so far away from catching that ball. That is a really stupid tackle there. That is a really, really stupid tackle there by the Cook Islands. Oh, and they were offside apparently. So not only offside, but it was also just super, super early. That's like wild. I actually can't believe how early you are. Like that makes absolutely no sense. How you can be that bad at that tackle. Who tackled? I'm not sure. I think it might have been Rennie. I'm not too sure. But that is dangerous there. So yeah, Roderick Tai clutching at his abdominals. Hope he's alright. Justin says every day is getting hotter now. Oh man, yesterday was hot, man. I am looking forward to going to Fiji. It's gonna be real hot over there. But in the same sense, like yesterday was super. It was beautiful on the Gold Coast, and It was really, really hot. Really, really hot. Sam said, I took the Cook Islands plus 16 by accident. I meant to do minus 16 in New Guinea. Well, right now it's looking good for you, but in the same sense, it's going to be tough for you. It's going to be tough for you. I think most people would have gotten on the minus 15.5 there for Papua New Guinea. And the next week is supposed to be all 30-degree days. Oh boy. But yeah, going to Fiji is going to be hot, man. So third tackle now, beautiful. We've got a nice big pool there in Fiji too, so I'll be utilising the shit out of that. Good offload there from Papua New Guinea and Edwin Mbappe. Oh, Edwin Mbappe, look at the nice little run there, taking down 15 metres out or so. Sebastian says, look at them Southerners talking about warmth. Yeah, mate, you guys like die at our heat level. Like when you guys call that a heat wave, anything above 30 is like a heat wave for you. So Edwin Mbappe, left hand side, kicks it through. Oh my god, is that played? What's going on here? Wow, Papua New Guinea really been average so far. BK says, go Coolmaulers, win or lose, we are with you all the way, 675 up, getting around the Papua New Guinea. Haven't looked good so far, man. Haven't looked good too far, but then again, Tonga didn't look good for a large part of yesterday as well. No, that's not 6 again referee. I think this referee is really giving a lot of advantages to Cook Islands right now, but that's definitely not 6 again there. But no, I'm looking forward to next week of all beautiful days. I'm going to go... Actually, I might go for a swim after this. I might go down to Burleigh. for a nice little swim after this. Sebastian says that's not true. Anything above 20 is in here, man. Well, there you go. Yeah, anything above 20 in you, buddy. You guys are all popping off there in England. So, good offload there. Second tackle. And they're 35 metres out from the line. Cook Islands not playing too badly right now, man. They're not playing too badly. Going for the one-on-one strip. And can't do it, though. 25 metres out from the line. The English refs are insufferable, to be honest. Yeah, Sebastian, your referees are dead set dreadful. They are diabolical, eh? The Super League referees are some horrible referees. Like, I can already tell this referee isn't willing to let this game flow at all. So, fourth tackle now. Don't start me on Liam Moore, Sebastian. Don't start me on Liam Moore. Right inside Cook Islands, and they'll be taken down 5 metres out here from the line now. Fifth tackle. But the NRL refs are also shocking, Tirana, but just not as bad at the moment. That's going to be a 7 tackle set here for Papua New Guinea. That's a dreadful kick from Isan Muppet. But then again, that's because it's Isan Muppet. But Isan Muppet usually plays very well when he's playing for his country. When he actually has to play for his NRL team, the Gold Coast Titans, he's a Muppet. Oh, Papua New Guinea away here, Papua New Guinea away here, Papua New Guinea away here, Papua New Guinea away here. They're away, they're at the 30, they're at the 20, they're at the 10. And it's going to be try time Papua New Guinea. Oh, it's going to be a tough kick here for Reece Martin, but it's going to be try time Papua New Guinea. Jeez, Roderick Ty. I told you Roderick Ty's a good winger, man. I told you Roderick Ty's a good winger, but Papua New Guinea score a try. It is 4-2 with the kick to come, and that is a brilliant breakaway. That came out of nowhere. We were still watching the bad kick from Isan Muppet, and Roderick Ty's going to break away. I told you Roderick Ty's a good winger, man. I said Roderick Ty's a good winger, and he breaks away and scores. But now we get to see if Reece Martin can break the record to make it 42 straight conversions in a row. Jeez, look at this. This is weak defence from Cook Islands. Look at that breakthrough there. Roderick Ty just slow, gets to the 20, gets to the 30, and then just pushes straight through the defence. And then it's unfortunate that's going to make it a difficult kick here for Reece Martin, though. It's unfortunate this is going to make it a difficult kick here for Reece Martin. It's like he faked out the defence there. It's like he faked out the defence by pretending like the referee had called something, but he didn't. He didn't call anything there. OG Smoke said anything above 20 sounds like New Zealand. Crazy New Zealand, that was a shit defence. That was shocking defence, man. Shocking defence. Wowee. Yeah, this round 2, you can put together a package just the wingers. All the wingers are having fantastic round 2s here in this World Cup. All the wingers are having absolutely unbelievable. Look at Josh Haka. You've got Dylan Watensi-Lesniak. Here we go. This is for the world record for Reece Martin. This is not an easy kick, though. This is not an easy kick. Dragged to back a meter. Cookie defence almost got a tie before try line in that foot race. Kind of, but right now it's all about this kick. Jeez, this is a difficult kick, man. If you're going to take the record, you may as well take it doing it the hard way. You may as well take it doing it the hard way, man. Come on, you want to make it by doing a difficult kick rather than an easy kick? Come on, Reece. You got this. Here we go. World record on the line here for most consecutive conversions in a row. Reece Martin from the sideline. Come on, Reece. You've got this. You've got this. Come on. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, he missed it. And he knows it too. Wow, that's unfortunate, man. Oh, he missed it on the record-breaking kick. On the record-breaking kick, he missed it. No. That's so deflating, man. So deflating. But Papua New Guinea lead 4-2. All he cares about is the game winning. But it's just unfortunate because he deserved that record, man. He deserved that record. But alright, Papua New Guinea now with the ball, 20 metres out of the line. And Nene McDonald brings the ball out to the 30 now. Second tackle. Maybe they'll wake up this Papua New Guinea team. Oh, geez, that's a huge run. Patrick Garris says, doesn't matter, team comes first, individual records are a mere bonus. They are, but it's just like you're so close. Like that was one kick away. One kick away. There would have been a lot of money pressure on him too. Money pressure? I don't think there would have been much money on that. I don't think that a team's going to buy him just because of his kicks, you know what I'm saying? But in the same sense, there would have been a lot of pressure on that kick. Left-hand side here, Papua New Guinea. Oh my God, Justin Olam. Olam's still going here. Fair tackle. Olam, pass the ball, man. Pass the ball. Olam keeps taking the tackle on fit tackle. That's 3 times this game that Olam has been tackled on fit tackle. Stop holding the ball, brother. Like it's only 4-2 right now. You can't be being silly about like that. You can't be being silly. You got to pass the ball, Olam, or kick the ball on fit tackle. You can't be relying on the breakaways in regards to those situations. Luke says accolades. Like, I understand, but in the same sense, it's still a big moment. Like, you still want to be able to do that, especially when you've got the opportunity right there. Like, that was the opportunity right there. But they're talking about Jacob Alec in the commentary right now, who is a Gold Coast Titans. I think Burleigh Bears is who he plays for. I think he's played in a couple of trial games, but he hasn't played for the actual team as of yet, the old Jacob Alec. He's the Papua New Guinea number 13. It'll be fit tackled now for Cook Islands at the 40 or 30. And Takarangi, right-hand side, they put it up. Nice kick there, actually. Their kicking game has actually been quite decent in today's game. Takarangi with the kick as well. And Papua New Guinea taking down about the 11 metres or so. Yeah, exactly right, Sebastian. It is all about the team first. It is all team first rather than individual accolades and whatnot. But it is still super frustrating, of course, when you get that close and you're not able to smack it. But second tackle now for Papua New Guinea at their own 20. Need to be making some more meters here, man. Oh, get the ball out to the wing. No, then McDonald taken down. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Well, yeah, he was going to get taken on the sideline there. You could. Okay, so they're just going to tell him to repeat it. Adam Grace's Cook Islands could be an upset in this game. I doubt it, but they could be. But I really do doubt it. I doubt it. Especially with what we just saw from their defense in regards to that try just then for Papua New Guinea. So, 4 tackle now at the 33. Left-hand side they're going to go now. And Jacob Alec will get this ball past the 40. Fit tackle now. 20 minutes gone, guys. 20 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get around it. Oh, charge down here. Charge down here. And Papua New Guinea... Cook Islands get the ball. Cook Islands get the ball. Makahesi Makatoa will have the ball 35 metres out from the line. Wow, that was really big. Cook Islands aren't playing terribly. They're not. Justin says a lot of players would say winning a grand final is more important than winning the Dally M. Well, it is, of course. Winning the grand final is way more important than winning Dally M. Dally M's here. Grand final's here. Like, grand final is what we're all playing for, you know? It's not about playing for the individual accolade of being the best player in the season. Like, look at Tom Djurjevic last year. He won the Dally M, and although he would have been like, okay, shit, yeah, like that's an awesome achievement, he would have been very disappointed they got to the preliminary final and got pumped by, was it the Panthers? No, it wasn't the Panthers, it was the Rabbitohs. He got pumped. So overall, it's a bad mistake there. Oh, they've said back, no, it's gone forward. Yeah, knock on. So it'll be a knock on there against Cook Islands. Absolutely. So Rennie will come off here for Makahesi Makatoa. Sam said, Papua New Guinea get going a bit more. I reckon they'll drop 20 on them with the state of the Cook Islands defence. Yeah, like I said, it just comes down to that drive. You know, and I'm never meaning to be disrespectful to anybody when I say things like this, but it just kind of is the truth. And this is what I say on my channel. Like, I'm going to tell you, if you don't like my opinion, then that's fine. But it is warranted to say that sometimes these teams, like a Papua New Guinea or a Fiji, can have the drive against a Tonga or an Australia or a New Zealand or an England to make it close, when it comes up against taking on Cook Islands or Wales or other teams, sometimes they can lose that drive. And Tonga didn't have that drive in the first half. Second half yesterday, they absolutely pumped them. But, sometimes you don't have that drive against the small teams because you believe you've already won it. Look at Fiji versus Uruguay in the Rugby Union in 2019. That's going to be a penalty here to Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. Big Papa says, might be due to my laptop battery saving mode, but this alternate Kumul strip almost looks like some high-vis type colours. Prefer the yellow one. I don't know. I like this strip. I think after this World Cup, I'm going to go and buy a heap of them. I want to buy some jerseys or sort of shirts or whatnot representing all the teams, especially the Jamaican one. I love that Jamaican one. But no, I like the Papua New Guinean jersey, man. I love it. Justin says, for the Seagulls are lucky they're getting the worst coach in the league. Well, they've also got Shane Flano coming. Real G says, should the Titans try and buy Moses or Dylan Brown if they aren't re-signed on November 1st? No, they should not. No, they should not. Why is that a penalty? I don't understand how... Oh, because this crusher here. No. Oh, kind of. It's a bit of a tough penalty there. Bit of a tough penalty. No, the Titans are in a good place right now, man. We don't want to change too much from this moment. We're in a good place as we currently speak. So Sylvester Number comes off here for Mackenzie Yeh. Watch out for Mackenzie Yeh, man. He's going to run that ball hard. He's a good player. All right, Nene McDonald's here. 33 minutes out on the line. 19 minutes to go here of the first half. Edwin Ibape. I feel like they're going to score here, Papua New Guinea. I feel like they'll score here. Oh, big run. Look at the big fella go. Deary me. Look at that. Look at that. All right, 15 metres out here from the line. It's going to be Dan Russell, third tackle. About 13 metres out now. Here they come. Can Papua New Guinea score? Should be 6 again. It will be 6 again. It will be 6 again. So Edwin Ibape goes right-hand side. Chancey, Papua New Guinea. Chancey, Papua New Guinea. Back on the inside. No, high tackle. High tackle. Go for the try, though. Yeah, Papua New Guinea coming to defend him. That's a high tackle there. Big Papa says, agree, Blaze. Papua New Guinea's intensity has dropped off since the game, especially forwards. Like they're doing the bare minimum. They're doing the minimum. Yeah, they are doing what they need to do, but none of the extra work. None of the extra work just yet. Toronto Meko says, feel for your team Titans, hope better thing next year. Well, Toronto, you'll see it, because we vlog every single game. I'll be at literally every single Titans game next year. Alright, so Papua New Guinea here will be 10 metres out here from the line. Oh no, there might be a sin binning here. There might be a sin binning here. Oh? No, if we get any more, there will be a sin binning. Okay. John Ross says, Cook Islands the best team if their defense is good. Oh, I don't know if they're nowhere close to the best at all, but like they're okay. They're 15, 20 years away from being a good team, man. It's just this is how it works. They're an emerging nation. They look good, but they're still a few years away from being a really good team. They are the epitome of an emerging nation. One day they could be good, just not yet. Not yet. Edwin Ibape left hand side here. Chance for Alec. Alec gets it off to Ibape. Ibape right hand side. Yay. Lamb. Try time. Labour. Try time. Carl Labour. Carl Labour with the try time. That's a great try there by Carl Labour. So we 8-2 with the kick to come. Good try. Nice try there. It was a good offload by Jacob Alec, the Gold Coast Titan, to Edwin Ibape. Edwin Ibape then gets it off to Mackenzie Yeh, who then passes it out to Carl Labour, and Carl Labour with the try time. So it is 8-2 here to Papua New Guinea with a kick to come. And we start all over again for Reece Martin, eh? We start all over again for Reece Martin. Yeah, definitely a high tackle there against Isan Muppet, though. Will Jesus Jacob Alec to debut next year? Maybe off the bench, man, but look at the forwards, he's not going to be in the front row because we've got, Mawaki Fotuaika and Tino Fasul Malawi. Forgive me if I forget any players here, but then you got the back row, you've got Dave Fafita, you've got Bo Firma. No, he's not getting in there. And the lock is Aaron Clark. Maybe if Ez doesn't necessarily pan out, but I do love Ez. I think Ez is a really passionate player, loves what he does, and a really good lock. But if he doesn't pan out, then maybe Jacob Alec can go into that 13 role. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Isaac Liu coming from the Roosters. So maybe Isaac Liu, with the money he's on, will come off the bench and whatnot. But overall, he's not been fantastic since coming from the Roosters. So, yeah, look, Jacob Alec could go into that 13. And he could go into that 13 there. But I think Aaron Clark definitely has the spot locked up for now. But he's also coming off a knee surgery, right? So, Got to hope that he can bounce back from it. BK's PNG's loss to Tonga didn't sit well with them. I'm sure the Commonwealths come back now. Would be hard, absolutely, but they're going to get the kick there, so we'll be 10-2. So we start again. We start again with the record. We start again with the record there. So 1-0. 1 in a row. He's got 1 in a row. So 10 points to 2. But that was a nice offload. There was, 4 players on Alec there? 4 players. Then he gets the offload to Epape to Ye, and then Ye to Labour. And Labour had a lot to do there. It wasn't like that was easy. Labour had a lot to do from that situation. Alright, so now Labour gets this ball offloaded. And they'll get it out to the 20-metre line. I think Papua New Guinea go on with this one from here. I think they win this one quite well from here. Justin says, you just better hope Broncos Titans not the Gabba. They won't put the Titans Broncos at Gabba, bro. They'll put it at Seabus. They won't do that. And they'll put it at Suncorp at Seabus. It's too big, you know. They know that's the money rivalry right now. They know it is. And anyone who doesn't hate the Titans or Broncos is very well aware that's the money rivalry in Queensland right now. I know people think it's going to be Redcliffe. It's not, because there's not the passion there just yet. 4th tackle now, 30 metres out. Left-hand side. You watch. If Titans and Broncos are both good at the same stage, that rivalry would be best in the league. So it's going to be 5th tackle now, 30 metres out. You just come to Seabus. Come to Seabus. I'll make sure you guys have a horrible time. Don't you worry. And that's going to be, good take there. Really good take by Kyle Lero. That is a really nice take there by Kyle Lero at the 23. Roger says, do you think Greg is best at winger or 14? Greg is the best attacking winger in the competition, but he's also one of the worst defensive wingers in the competition. Once he can sort that out, he'll be one of the best wingers in the game. But yeah, he's the best attacking winger in the comp for me. It just comes down to his defense. Just comes down to his defense, man. And when you're at games, you can see it a lot more as well. You can see his defense a lot more. Toronto Mekos says, is AFL more popular on the Gold Coast? No. No one cares about AFL on the Gold Coast. AFL is only 3 states, you know, South Australia, Victoria, and Western Australia, Tasmania, compared to Rugby League, which is Queensland, New South Wales, and ACT. And you could argue Northern Territory, but Northern Territory is 50-50. AFL fans will say Northern Territory is AFL, and NRL fans will say Northern Territory is NRL. But it'll be a 5th tackle here, and they give away a penalty, Papua New Guinea. No, they give away a penalty here. That's not good to do. It was on 5th tackle, and Mackenzie Ye gives away a penalty. Yeah, Northern Territory is a funny one, because like I said, AFL fans will make arguments for AFL being the dominant one in Northern Territory, but Rugby League fans also have arguments, and really good arguments, to say that it's actually probably more popular in Northern Territory than AFL is. Because if you look at the numbers, it actually does prove that. Oh, that is a high tackle. That's nearly a sin bin, that. That was quite aggressive there from Mackenzie Ye. I'm surprised that's not a sin bin, actually. Meter maids are more popular than AFL on the GC. I don't think meter maids are a thing anymore, bro. I don't think they're a thing anymore. I don't think meter maids are a thing anymore, man. Yeah, meter maids are more popular than AFL on the GC, though. I think this could be a sin bin here. Yeah, I think Mackenzie Ye might go to the bin here. Yeah, Mackenzie's going to go to the bin. He's up for 10. Yep, Mackenzie Ye goes for 10. Yeah, it's a good call. That's a good call. So Mackenzie Ye will go to the bin here for 10 minutes. Dad says, honestly, Progress vs Titans at Seamless this year was a nervous game for me. Yeah, I'll make it harder for you guys next year. Big Papa says, almost 30 minutes in, disappointed with the lack of brutal physicality. Special Commonwealth's my fault for having high expectations. Yeah, but they're still leading 10-2. You know, there's 12 minutes to go here. They're still leading 10-2. You know, they're still looking fine here, Papua New Guinea, but they're just not looking like they were last week, is what I would say. So let's see about this defense. Okay, turn the music off. Turn the music off in the ground. Like, they're currently playing right now. Oh, it's a bad mistake. They're lucky they grab it. Maka Hesse Makatoa taking down 10 metres out from the line. 2nd tackle. What can they do? They've got an advantage here. They've got a man advantage right now. Cook Islands back inside, 5 metres out. You've got a man advantage against the Papua New Guinea defence that definitely can be lacklustre. So you need to be able to utilise this right now. Left hand side here, the Cook Islands. No, Masters, you selfish muppet. 4th tackle here, 3 metres out here from the line. He really is a muppet. He really is a muppet, that guy. Right hand side, Papua Cook Islands. Oh, good tackle. Very good tackle there by Sylvester Nama. Oh, very good tackle. 5th tackle now for Cook Islands. They've done nothing yet. Stephen Masters will kick, goes out, that was terrible. Leon Narong says, PNG landed so many languages but still can understand each other respectfully, especially in sports. Of course, Leon. Of course. Well, in Rugby League, obviously. Rugby League's the only sport that... Is there actually any other sports that Papua New Guinea is good at? This isn't me insulting Papua New Guinea at all. Is there any other sports that Papua New Guinea is good at? Because I know, obviously, they're fantastic when it comes to Rugby League. But when it comes to other sports, are they? Is there any other sport? I know Rugby Union they're not good at, or football they're not good at, as in soccer. 6 again here, Papua New Guinea. Guys, 30 minutes gone here. 30 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. No, I just want to learn something new about the country. Is there any other sports that Papua New Guinea are good at besides Rugby League? The attendances at this tournament is... No, they're not good at soccer, Tirana. Fiji play... I'm talking about on a relative world stage. This is actually one of the better crowds of the lot, actually. This is one of the better crowds here. Oh, that was so close. Tipped on there. I think it's going to be... Oh, no, it's turnover. It's going to be Cook Islands ball here. He just tries to tip the ball over the top there and it goes over the sideline. So it will be Cook Islands ball here at the 40. Cook Islands ball here at the 40. Is the Broncos still considered the Titans' big brother? Why is that? Broncos will always be a big brother. Even if the Titans end up winning more premierships, it's because the Broncos have been around for a longer time. Broncos will always be the big brother. It's not about premierships. Real G says, Titans defense improves a lot. What position do you reckon will come? We can come top 6 next year. A martial arts, BK says. Oh, well, there you go. I didn't know that. So third tackle here. Well, I know that a lot of Papua New Guineans use the old martial arts against other fans when State of Origin is on. I heard the State of Origin's banned in your country. Is that true? I heard the State of Origin has received a ban. Cook Islands now left-hand side, 4 tackle, and they're 8 metres out. And that's a penalty here. Wallace Ororabi's PG will win. You'd assume so. You'd hope so. Crowd looks okay. Still see empty seats. Of course you see empty seats, but it's Cook Islands versus Papua New Guinea in England, man. You're going to see empty seats here, but I think this is a really impressive crowd for Papua New Guinea versus the Cook Islands. But I reckon they're probably giving away quite a few seats. There is definitely more people at these games than the A-League. That's for sure. So Papua New Guinea still with a sin bin here, guys. Cook Islands trailed by 8. They've got the ball here about 10 metres out here from the Papua New Guinean line. They'll go right-hand side now, and they'll be taking down 3 metres out here from the line. Crowd looks okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Masters he's just such a muppet, this guy. Truly. And they've lost the ball backwards. Is that a 6 again here? Oh, that's an obstruction. Well, he's run behind a player there. That's a penalty. That should have been a penalty there for an obstruction. They were right. That definitely was an obstruction. So Cook Islands now at the 10. And there'll be 5 metres out, 4 tackle. They've got a man down here. I tell you what, Cook Islands, how are they not scoring right now? 4 tackle, 5 metres out, and they'll be taking down 3 metres out of 5th tackle. This is good defence for a team that is down a man in Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea are down a man right now. Cook Islands, left-hand side, gives it off into the corner. Takarangi gives it off. Nice work there. Balls all over the shop. Isan Muppet, he'll kick this one, and it will be one of the worst kicks you're ever going to see. And Papua New Guinea get the ball. 2 metres out, Ebony Pape. Ebony Pape's not been at his best today, but he's been still pretty good. Hey bro, whose ball is it? The ball currently is with Papua New Guinea at 10 metres out from their own line. Kevin Apple comes now on for Jacob Alec. Special Grubber says, people in Warrington always turn up to games, one of the most passionate league towns in England. Warrington, that's north. Is that that's not near Norwich, is it? I'm not too sure about Warrington. Not too sure about the old Warrington. That was a good defence there, Papua New Guinea. You're right, Tomeko. It was good defence. Oh, look, Papua New Guinea, nice run there to about the 30. Fit tackle, and kicks ball down to the corner. Big Papa says, a great play as the crowd looks to be one of the better attended. Surprising that's this game. Cheshire, south of Liverpool. South of Liverpool, okay. South of Liverpool. So do people in Liverpool get around Rugby League at all? I know obviously they love their Liverpool and Everton in the Premier League, but do they get around Rugby League at all? So second tackle now, they're going to be at the halfway point. And it's going to be a penalty here to the Cook Islands. Penalty to the Cook Islands. Toronto Tomeko says Warrington with a population of 120,000, I think. Well, there you go. Decent population size there. They've still got that man down here. So where's the penalty here? Oh, yeah, you could make an argument for it being a penalty. It's not. That's a good kick there for Cook Islands, actually. Do you think Brisbane or Sydney is more passionate for NRL? Oh, Queensland. Queensland all the time. All the time. That's why we win as underdogs, because it means more to Queenslanders. It always has and it always will. BK, is there any comments on Olam's performance so far? He's not really done anything, mate. Olam's not been one of their best players at all. He's not really done anything at all, and when he has done something, he actually made a mistake. So yeah, not been his performance necessarily. I think this has just been an okay performance here for Papua New Guinea so far. Still a lot to improve, so a lot to work on. So left-hand side now for the Cook Islands. We're at the 10. Oh, try time, Cook Islands. Try time. Easy. Try time, Cook Islands. Try time, Cook Islands. And that's simple maths. Gets the ball out to the left-hand side, and they will be down 10-6 here with the kick to come. Cook Islands going to try time for the boys. Try time for the boys. So Paul Olberg will score his first try of the match. There's still 5 minutes to go here of this first half, but it's going to happen. You know, Papua New Guinea had Mackenzie Yeh get sent to the bin, and from there it was just very easy. Just very easy. James Graham's from Liverpool. There you go. Morning, everyone. Hello, Clarence. How you doing? So yeah, Paul Olberg will score the try there. Isan Muppet gives the ball underneath there to Pete Kura, and the Pete Kura to Olberg in the wing. Tirana Tomeko says he does better on... Oh no, Tirana's going to get tied out for 5 minutes. There's a rule on this channel, Tirana. You can't say Storm with an S at the end of it. Oh no. Jay or Sebastian's going to have to teach you a lesson, Tirana. We'll be seeing you in 5 minutes. Oh no. I never thought we'd have to deal with the Storms comment on a Rugby League World Cup stream. We don't want to have to do it, Tirana, but rules are rules. Rules are rules here, Tirana. Storm only has one S in it, and it's at the start of it. It is raining right now, by the way, guys. It is raining. Real G says, should Brimo move to the 14s to 10 and 4 and go into the halves? I don't think... No, I think Brimo stays 6, and I think they're going to put 4 and 7, to be honest with you. That's the way I'm starting to feel in regards to the club. All right, so Stephen Masters here from the wing. Don't worry, Tirana, you'll be able to come back. It'll just be about 4 minutes. And that is a good kick there from Stephen Masters. That's a good kick. So it's only a 2-point game. It's only a 2-point game here. We've got a game. We have got a game right now. Alrighty, here we go. Cook Islands fans getting excited right now. The guys only down by 2 points. And it all came down to that sin bin for Mackenzie Yeh, which was a sin bin. It was a sin bin. Did you guys see Insta Block's brief Channel 9 interview last night? Insta Blocker. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did see that. I don't necessarily mind it, but my son's acting up again. In public. But yeah, I did see it, and I think he's right to believe what he wants to believe. Real G says, when's the live with Clarkey? Probably next week. I think Wednesday we're doing it. We're doing it next week. After all the group stage games are done, so that we can just go and chat about all the group stage games and then the finals. All right, third tackle now. They're going to sneak this one up the centre, and Isan Muppet gets taken down at the 32. Right inside. Still 3 minutes to go here. Oh, jeez, good play. Sebastian Gomez says, Wales and Cook Islands have both looked good. Nice to see some emerging nations put on fire. Absolutely. Well, I wouldn't say good, but they've looked fine. Like, they've looked okay. Good take there, Papua New Guinea. Oh, Jimmy Ngutalik. Oh, wow, the ball comes out the back there, and it's going to be Labour over to the strip there. And Labour will get, Lachlan Lamb with the ball to the 35. It definitely was a one-on-one steal there, commentary. And yet Jimmy Ngutalik needed to do a bit better there, but lucky that Papua New Guinea still ended up with the ball. So second tackle now, Edwin Ibape, right-hand side. And it'll be Nene McDonald, second tackle. We need to see more from Justin Olam, man. We need to see Justin Olam do a little bit more here. He hasn't gotten into this game at all. I was expecting him to have a really barnstorm performance, but he just has not been able to get into this game so far for Papua New Guinea. So third tackle now. They're at the 45. 2 minutes to go here, first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Papua New Guinea get the ball to the 35. Fourth tackle. If Papua New Guinea can score here before half time, it'd be really huge for their motivation. But they are still down a man, don't forget that. Or down the wing. Oh, that's a knock on there against Cook Islands, actually. Who knocked this ball on? Is this a knock on here from Jimmy Ngutalik, or is it a knock on from... Oh, no, definitely it's a knock on. No, it's definitely a knock on against Jimmy Ngutalik. It's definitely a knock on here against Papua New Guinea. Everybody says for sure Olam hasn't switched on yet. Well, they're not really giving him the ball, but when he has had the ball, he's not really done too much with it. Not really done too much with it so far. Ngati Kora is down right now for Cook Islands. Not too sure what's going on here. A minute ago, the first half. Apart from getting tackled on fifth, yeah, actually, yeah. Obviously, Justin Olam's been tackled on fifth like 3 times, which has been very disappointing from him. If it wasn't for getting tackled on fifth, that's probably the only thing I really recognise him doing in this game. Yeah. Jeez. It's always this way. Then again, I've only had 4 hours sleep tonight, so... Or 5 hours, maybe. Which is more than I've actually had recently, actually. Alright, so Cook Islands with the ball here, 15 metres out, 25 metres out here from their own line. Now 35 metres out. It'd be great to see this as a close game, though. Like, I don't see any world where Cook Islands win. Oh, I do see a world where they do, but I don't see it happening. But it'd be great for this game to continue. Oh, good offload there, and it's going to be Brad Takarangi here. Should have got that ball away. That was actually Olberg. And there'll be 40 metres out, Isan Muppet taken down. So first tackle, or is it second tackle? I don't know. It hasn't got the tackles on the screen right now. Stephen Masters gets the ball now to the 35. Cook Islands are playing well towards the end of this first half as we speak. They are playing well at the end of this first half. Can they score again here? There's a minute to go. They go back underneath there. Tatavana comes off to Dompe Rowe. Clarence Campbell says, is it Poland or dust? No, it's just that I'm tired. It's very early. So 20 metres out from the line. Left-hand side. Cook Islands with the ball. And then Takarangi gives it off here to Masters. Masters here. Ooh, arguably high there. Arguably a high tackle. Wow, I'm surprised. I think that's 4th tackle now. 10 metres out here from the line. Cook Islands, 4th tackle. I think that was 4, but they've actually kicked it instead. And Papua New Guinea catch it. Nice work. Nice work. Who caught that? I think that's Justin Olam. Okay, at least Justin Olam did that. That's probably the only good thing Justin's done in this first half, to be honest with you. Good little run there by Reece Martin. So at least Papua New Guinea are going to be leading at half time. And it's not been a fantastically impressive first half here. Not been an unbelievably impressive first half right now. But there we go, guys. There we go. Half time. And Papua New Guinea lead 10-8. Look, they'll take it. It was okay. Obviously, Cook Islands scored that penalty to take the lead 2-0. And then Papua New Guinea scored again to make it 8-2. But now, obviously, it is... Now, obviously, it's a really close game at 10-8. 10-8. So, yeah, look, it's going to be interesting to see the second half and how it unfolds. Obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button. It's free, you may as well. And subscribe if you're new around here. We're here every single day, Rugby League World Cup content. The next 2 days, there is no games on, though. Like I said, Saturday is when the third round of the group stages does start. So, tonight we'll be doing a power rankings. Tomorrow I'll come out with a video of some sort. And Friday we'll do a chat of some sort as well. Sebastian Curran says, winning this game takes on England, the Cookies would have to take a relentless battering. I think that if Papua New Guinea go up against England, they have a chance to beat England. But I don't think they do. But I still think they have a chance to beat England. Cook Islanders will get slapped. Cook Islanders will get so slapped, it's ridiculous. They get absolutely slaughtered against England if they take them from the quarterfinals. But Papua New Guinea, this is what I said before. This is what I said before the stream started. That... the drive, and it's so proven to me right now. Like, it's so guaranteed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I never do anything and say anything deliberately offensive. But teams like Papua New Guinea and Fiji. I'm Fijian. My daughter's Fijian too, and I'm always supporting Fiji, right? They're the exact same as Papua New Guinea in the sense that they can really get up for the big games. Like, they can put that drive on, that motivation on. They can really get going and get a lift for the big games against Australia, against New Zealand, against Tonga, against England. I'm not going to include Samoa in this list just yet. They can get that big lift, but when it comes to taking on Cook Islands, Wales, France, the likes, it's a little bit of a different story. You're just like, well, there's a reason why they're struggling right now. It's because they don't have that same kind of oomph about them. And that's the issue. We'll get there in the end, Jasper. We'll get there one day. One day. The lesson is to just keep trying. Just keep trying. You might not be able to get the comment right this time. Wait, once again, Brisbane needs to fix their scheduling. Oh my God, he misses it again. 3 times, Jasper. Not third time's a charm. We're going for fourth time now. Theophilus says PNG playing like crap. They continue like that in the second half. Cook Islands will take it. I don't think Cook Islands will take it, Theophilus, but yes, Papua New Guinea aren't playing well here. They're not playing fantastic. Really disappointing, and it is about the drive. They don't have the same drive that they would have against a team like Tonga, like they found last week, or if they played England in the quarterfinals. It's a whole different team. It's a whole different setup. Justin Olam has been superbly average. We need to see a lot more out of your experience centre. We need to see a lot more out of the big-time centre for Papua New Guinea. He's an experienced player. He has the ability to score a try. He should be scoring a try here. Papua New Guinea have never lost to the Cook Islands in their history, mind you. This should not be this close. It should not be this close because it's not like the Cook Islands have looked anything special. Papua New Guinea were down a man for 10 minutes in that first half, and Cook Islands did score a try late in that 10-minute spell. But yeah, it's not like they're looking anything fantastic themselves. Not looking like they're anything fantastic themselves. They're just kind of going through the motions, and Papua New Guinea are giving them opportunities, and Cook Islands are taking them, which you've got to appreciate if you're a Cook Island fan. You just got to appreciate you've just got to appreciate the fact that the team is taking the opportunities that they're given. Clarence says, so your thoughts on the top 8 for Rugby League World Cup? What do you mean? Jessica says, Brisbane needs to fix their scheduling because there was like 5 Broncos and Lions games at the same time. I'm a Muppet. You are a Muppet. Yeah, but no one in Brisbane really gives a shit about the Lions. The only reason people pretend to care about the Lions because they're good. If they weren't good, no one would be going, mate. No one would be going. I still think, guys, in regards to Papua New Guinea, like, they're still fine. And then, like, look at last night for Tonga. Like, Tonga looked dreadful in the first half, but pulled away in the second half. And we see that a lot with the good teams. However, what I will say is that last week, Cook Islands were actually down 12-0 until, about 30 minutes to go in the game or 20 minutes to go in the game, and then they took it to another level and they found that second wind. Papua New Guinea would be very careful that Cook Islands don't find this second win here and actually turn into a really good team for the last 20, because they did in that game against Wales. It was against Wales. Wales are not great, and Wales obviously fell apart again yesterday in the second half. It seems like Wales is a very first half team at the moment. They could have a very good first half. They did well against Tonga. They did well against the Cook Islands in the first half, but they fall apart second half in both those games. Either way, Papua New Guinea will make the quarterfinals, guys, even if they were to miraculously lose this game. But they're not going to lose this game. They're not going to lose this game, guys. Don't worry. Don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it, man. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, man. Alright. But yeah, look, I don't think I really... Like, if you've got the decision to... if you've got a decision to either play... to either play for go watch the Lions game or to go watch a game, Broncos game. Yeah, it's gonna be it's pretty easy for people from Brisbane. It's pretty easy. Let's go like that. Bang, done. Theophilus says the second half has always been PNG's better half. You'd hope so, man. You'd hope so. Keenan Emmanuel getting around it. But yeah, you'd hope so. They're going to need to have a good second half here, man. They're going to need to have a big second half here. A long way to go. And, people give up very quickly. And this is what this channel is good for. Is that, like I always tell you, don't give up too quickly. There's still a long way to go. Long way to go in this game. And PNG definitely still should be taking the dub here. You've got to settle down a little bit. Not get too, and then I say this about the Titans all the time too. People say, oh, you only say that because it's not your team. It's like, no, when it's my team, I always say as well, unless the game is over, it's not game over yet. Look at the Titans-Warriors game from this year too. Titans down by 14 points or something like that, or 12 points with, I think it was 14 points with 6 minutes to go in that game against the Warriors, and we ended up winning that game with a Tanner Boyd field goal in extra time. Like, it was an incredible performance there in that last 6 minutes, and it's just about not giving up hope. You've just got to keep believing that the team's going to get the job done. We've got 1,202 votes right now in Papua New Guinea with 91% of the votes. Geez, a lot of Papua New Guineans have come to the chat, for sure. That's for sure there. Let's do this. Let's look at that one. And there we go. There we go. All right, bang. Make sure that's going. Perfect. Perfect. They're just showing us the highlights of that Samoa Greece game. Obviously, Samoa won by a big amount in that one. Jasper says, look at the Titans-Broncos games. Not having a go at you. Yeah, but your team's dog shit. Clarence says, so I'll say Kiwis, Kangaroos, Lions, Fiji, Papua New Guinea, and Tonga. Oh, no, yeah, I'm not doing power rankings right now, bro. We'll do power rankings in another video. Chap's got 8 shit during Warriors vs Titans, one of the best streams ever. So good. It was very good. It was very good, man. Very, very good. Very, very good. That's why I'm kind of happy that it's been able to translate into, somewhat people watching the Rugby League World Cup, because obviously most of my audience is asleep right now, right? So, most of my audience is in bed. Like, some people are obviously up, like obviously you guys, but overall, a lot of the people that I have are usually asleep for these games. So I'm actually glad that there's still been a decent amount of people watching. Samson's Pro Real Madrid getting absolutely clapped. The hell? What's the score? I don't know. Let me have a look. Real Madrid. That says, I know we're dog shit. We can't tackle. Why no? 2-0 to RB Leipzig. There you go. Well, I wouldn't say it's absolutely clapped, but yeah, that is pretty big in the opening 20 minutes of the game. Toronto Meko says, amongst the Queensland teams, Broncos are considered the older brother amongst Titans and North Queensland. Who is more senior? And of course, Dolphins are last. Well, it goes Broncos, Cowboys, Titans, Dolphins, but the same as Broncos are still dog shit. Still 0-0 Man City versus Dortmund. Still 0-0 PSG up 1-0 over Maccabi Haifa. Benfica being Juventus 1-0. Wowee there. There you go. Still half time here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Macabaga says, us living in the future are here. It's already 8:30am here. Yeah, it's a good time zone for you guys over there in the Kiwi land. It's 5:30 in the morning for me. Obviously, we're up here at 3am? 3 in the morning. I was up at 3 in the morning, so I started streaming at 4am. So yeah, a lot of the Kiwi audience is still able to watch and whatnot. It's just the Australian audience. It's a horrible time for Australia, man. Horrible time zone for Australia. Horrible time zone for the Australians. But yeah, look, Broncos are more senior because they've been around for 25 odd years and they've won a few premierships, but that doesn't mean that they're not dog shit right now. Benfica beat Juve in Turin as well. Oh wow, there you go. Juve not exactly looking fantastic right now. Not exactly looking fantastic. So what's the games next week? Let's go through the games that will be coming up next week. Rugby League World Cup. Rugby League World Cup. I think the first game is England on Saturday morning, if I'm not mistaken. I think England have the first game. Also, I noticed that the Rugby League World Cup final is on at the same time that England plays New Zealand, Sebastian. That's going to be a tough one for you. The Rugby League World Cup final will be on the same time that England play New Zealand, the All Blacks in Rugby Union. What are you going to do? New Zealand versus Ireland is Saturday morning at 4:30am. England-Greece is the 11:30pm game. Fiji-Scotland is the mid-game. And then Australia-Italy is the 4:30am on Sunday game. And then Lebanon-Jamaica. Wow, that's an early game. Lebanon-Jamaica is at 10pm. I've got some early games on Sunday. 10pm on Sunday for Lebanon-Jamaica. Togo vs Cook Islands is at 12:30am. And then 3am for Samoa versus France. So there's 3 games on, but they're all earlier. And then Papua New Guinea versus Wales is on at 5:30. Shane Malone says, we are up here since 2am in PNG. Yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, good stuff. But not every single day. I've been up every single day at 3am for for these games. It's a slog, man, but I love it. Clarence Campbell says, next minute they should put a mongrel mob team in the World Cup. Oh, there you go. Just waiting for the second half to get going. I think the game of round 3 will be Samoa versus France has an opportunity to be a really good game, but I think Samoa will wipe the floor with them. I think maybe at best Tonga, Cook Island. New Zealand, Ireland won't. They won't be. Tonga should win that one pretty well, to be honest. It would be great to see Australia. Australia will put a score past Italy, man. Like, Australia could beat the 84 points. Australia could beat the 84 points. They beat Scotland by 84 to Zénil Poix, 84 to the Nil Poix, and then after that, so when are these other games on? So Saturday, 5th of November at 5:30am, 12:30am on Sunday, 5:30am on Sunday. Oh, there's like an hour and a half break in between. Oh, that's gonna suck. At like 3:30 in the morning until 4. About 3:30 in the morning until 5:30 is a break. Oh, that sucks. It does says it won't matter for the All Blacks when we beat them 100-0 in the World Cup final. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right, and it can work out. So I'm glad that you probably didn't know this, but that actually does work out because most people won't necessarily know that we're on the opposite side of the group stages to the All Blacks. The only team that on our side of the groups that are really, really dangerous are England, obviously. Samoa's versus France, and whoever wins that game makes the quarterfinals, man. So I think that obviously Samoa will win that game, but in the same sense, it's not 100% guaranteed because France do have a chance of going through as well. But I don't think that France are that good, to be honest with you, man. I really don't. I really don't. I don't think they're fantastic at all. So I think Samoa will win that one quite well and go to the quarterfinals. But yeah, we'll absolutely smack the All Blacks. Crazy New Zealand knows it too. Crazy New Zealand knows it too. Don't you worry. So we're still waiting in the second half. They're still in the dressing rooms right now. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. That's the only that we play England semi. If we make it to the semi, there's no guarantee. Sebastian Grammer says that Muppet Tony should show at scrum half Muppet the reason it won't be a close game. Absolutely, he's not fantastic. You didn't answer my question, by the way, Sebastian. What are you going to do? You going to watch the England versus All Blacks game or the Rugby League World Cup final? So Papua New Guinea are going to come out here onto the field. That's a big game. It's not at the same time. England versus New Zealand or Rugby League World Cup final. It's a big one. It's a tough one to choose between. Tough one. Now, I hope we play the Wallabies in the World Cup final. We are getting the game relocated to Eden Park. So next year, we don't actually play in the Blazekippaxross Cup at Eden Park. So next year could be the year that Australia does it. The next year is the year that Australia could get it done. Keenan Manuel says union sucks. Just because your country sucks at union doesn't mean the union sucks, Keenan. Come on now. I love every sport, but most of the time people say a sport sucks is because their country usually sucks at that sport. Crazy New Zealand says, nice to see Hooper back. Absolute warrior. Yeah, good stuff. Jam Kiwi. No, I don't know. I think you're full of it. No, I think you're full of shit. No, I think you're full of shit. You're not a Kiwi. He's not a Kiwi. He's a fake Kiwi. No, he's not. There's no way you're a Kiwi and think the union sucks, bro. There's no Kiwi on the planet who thinks the union sucks. If so, you're the only Kiwi I've ever heard of that hates union. Alright, second half about to get started here. Who kicks off? I think it's going to be Papua New Guinea kicking off to Cook Islands, if I'm not mistaken. That's probably a who's that? What country do you reckon Cairns actually from? I'm going to say Cook Island, because they brainwash the school system here. Well, they do. They definitely do that. That's not incorrect at all. But Cook Islands will kick this ball off, and it will be Papua New Guinea who receive the ball first. Mackenzie Yeh back on the field, goes Blumski. Oh, Mackenzie Yeh, look at this. He's away. That's an incredible run from Mackenzie Yeh. He gets to the 40. He gets to the 45, that 50. That was an incredible run from Mackenzie Yeh to start the second half. Oh, bro. This is why I love watching him, man. He's such a good player. Oh, geez, they've started off really strongly here. Magabaka says he's probably from South Africa, South Auckland, where league is the only sport and Warriors the best team on the planet. Warriors best team on the planet? Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Real decent. I'm Kiwi, but I don't mind union, but rather league over union. Yeah, fair. I was hoping in the New Zealand tour they play France. I guess they're waiting for the World Cup. Anyway, let's get back to Rugby League here. So 4 tackle here for Papua New Guinea. And they're 15 metres out, right hand side, gives it off, and big run there by Sylvester Nabel. 8 metres out of the line. No, Warriors aren't a league team. Warriors aren't a league team, Sam. You're absolutely right. Warriors aren't a league team. Papua New Guinea, try time. Reece Martin, try time. Try time. Reece Martin and Papua New Guinea. And that's a brilliant start here for Papua New Guineans. That is a brilliant start for the Commonwealths in this game. Absolutely brilliant start here. Absolutely brilliant start here. Reece Martin scores a try, makes it 14-8 with the kick to come, and he obviously will be the one taking the kick. Those lads should be the amateurs. And yet people want to think that, that all came off the back of that Mackenzie Yeh run, by the way. But, and people want to say that, bringing a second New Zealand team in the South Island, you wisher. You're the biggest wisher that ever did wisher. You wish we bring in a second New Zealand team when the Warriors can't even be successful. Crazy says that Yeh run was smexy. Oh, I've been telling you guys, Mackenzie Yeh is an incredible player. I try to tell you guys, Mackenzie Yeh is a very good player to watch. I know he got sin beat in the first half, but he's a very good player to watch, man. Very tough ball runner, and that was a great try. Sebastian Garrett says, Macapaka might be onto something. The Auckland Blues lost the Super Rugby final against the Crusaders, and the salt might not have dissipated yet. There you go. Alright, so Reece Martin here, just slapping this ball through. George Iramu Jr. says, your boy Ye's killing it. My boy Ye's killing it, George. But then again, he got sin bin in the first half, but my boy Ye is killing it. He's killing it. But he did get sin bin in the first half. That did still happen. You know what I'm going to do? When we finish up with this stream, we're going to go down to Burley Heads, the most beautiful place, and we're going to get a nice juice. That's what I'm going to do. Pineapple juice. Watermelon pineapple juice. Ah, stop it. I'm getting excited. Tasman says, did you see Tasmania want to host 7 NRL games? Did they really? Is that true? Can someone confirm that for me, or is Jasper talking shit? Is that true? Tasmania They're trying to get an AFL team right now. That's weird. George Robinson says, hope he gets it the next kickoff. Absolutely. Give the ball straight to Mackenzie. Yeah, he just runs that ball. Here we go. He will get it here. He will get it too. He will get it too. Get the ball off to Mackenzie. Yeah, here he comes again. Here he comes again here. Yeah! The big runner. The big bopper. Look at him go. He's still going. Under 20. Mackenzie, yay. What a man. What an absolute man. I love watching Mackenzie, yay, dude. And I told you, I noticed him in that Fiji versus Papua New Guinea International earlier this year, and I've just enjoyed it ever since. Palmer goes to juicing on pizza. Crucial life lesson. Mate, Sebastian, that's one of the best comments I ever did see you say. That's one of the best comments I've ever did see you say. Not I ever did see you say. So Papua New Guinea now get this ball to the 45. Full tackle here. I saw with the stadium they're building. Maybe, but I don't know about the interest for rugby league in Tasmania. I know that there's a big AFL interest in Tasmania, but I don't know about rugby league. So fifth tackle now for Papua New Guinea, and they'll put this ball down into the corner. And nice little take there by Kyle Iro, who will get this ball to the 20 or so. Stadium they're building. So they're building a rugby stadium in general, are they? Building a rugby stadium. There you go. There you go. So first tackle here for Cook Islands. I'll get this ball to the 30. Give the ball to Mackenzie Yeh. That's all we're going to see. That's all we want to see. That's all we need to see. Mackenzie Yeh with the ball going chug, chug, choo-choo train right up the goddamn field. It's what we need to see. So Cook Islands now, they'll get the ball to about 43 metres out here from their own line. And now they go, oh, there's a bit of a biffo there. No, four tackle. They get inside the attacking half now. Papua New Guinea on the defence. At least they've started off this second half with a bit more intensity. And this is the thing. I did say that the second half for Tonga, they turned on the intensity. First half here, they were all over at Papua New Guinea, but second half they've turned on the intensity already. So fifth tackle now, Cook Islands put that ball up in the air. But if Cook Islands were to win this game, they'd still be in the hunt. Oh, that's a knock on. Oh, penalty for an early tackle, yeah. Penalty for an early tackle here. Penalty to Papua New Guinea. I don't know why this referee keeps blowing the whistle twice for a penalty. Just blow it once, mate. We get it. We get the penalty has been called. You don't need to call the penalty twice. So they're all onside. There's no way you call that offside. I don't know. I don't know how that was a penalty there to Papua New Guinea. Turana Tameko says sports tourism would help their economy, I guess, Tasmania. Is their economy bad right now? I didn't know it was bad. But yeah, I guess, yeah, make it a bit more sporting. They've got the cricket right now, and they've got... Oh, that was a great offload there by Mackenzie Yeh. Dear me, he's flying in the second half. He's absolutely flying. Jay Hayes says, Tassie into the NRL. Mate, you just settle down over there in Perth, all right? You just settle down. Mackenzie Yeh again with another run. They'll be 35 metres out from the line. Nice little step inside. They're away here. Edward Pape. Left-hand side gives it off. Taking down 5 metres out from the line. Forward tackle. You just settle down over there in Western China, all right? Oh, chance here for Mbappe. No, 2 metres out from the line now. Papua New Guinea is starting to really get flying here. They're starting to really get chugged in this game. Right-hand side gives it off, and they're going to kick this ball over the top here. Where's the chase? Knocked back here from Papua New Guinea. Should be 6 again, in my opinion. Right inside, Johnston. Inside to... Try time. Roderick Try with the try time. It's going to be a try here. There's no point even checking this. This should be just a... They're going to check it. It should be a try here. So Papua New Guinea will be leading 20-8 here with the hit to come if it's going to try. They're going to check it. They're going to go to the video ref here. But Papua New Guinea really starting to look good here. Live decision of try. I don't understand what they could be looking at. Maybe the play where Cook Islands kind of shoot the ball out, but that would be on the Cook Islands anyway. Federer says, hey bro, how you been lately? Mate, I've been cracking on. 10 metres out. Video ref is Liam Moore. Sebastian. Liam Moore. That's not what we want to see. Video ref Liam Moore. How did he get a job refereeing a Papua New Guinea game? Yeah, it's gone backwards here. So either way, it's a 6 again for Papua New Guinea regardless. Reece Martin grabs it there. They're on their flow now. They definitely are on their flow now, Tirana. Definitely on their flow now. Brunswick Jagger says, we'll release a show thing for wood chopping. What? Alex Johnson gives it off to Roderick Ty. Ty goes under and try time. Yeah, it's definitely a try. Cucamonga says, hey, I just discovered the channel. This is hectic. I appreciate you, Cucamonga. Thank you very much. We're here for every single day for Rugby League content. We'll be here tonight at 7 p.m. for the Power Rankings. You're going to love to see that one. So we'll sit here and chat with you guys about the Power Rankings of all the Rugby League World Cup teams. Tomorrow there'll be a video comes out Friday, because there's no games on tomorrow or Friday. Friday night we'll do a stream as well. But then we're here for every single NRL game live and every single Rugby League World Cup game live. So I appreciate you tuning in. Especially because Liam Moore was a national treasure. You shut your dirty mouth. Liam Moore, if he went to Papua New Guinea, he's not getting out alive. Liam Moore, the video referee for this game. For any Papua New Guinea fan who doesn't know what I'm talking about right now, Liam Moore is your referee from last week. He is in the bunker, the video ref today. Do I reckon Cook Islands can catch up, Andrew says? I don't think so, no. I think Papua New Guinea run away with this from here. I reckon they can hit 50 from here. And this is the thing we've seen in this World Cup. First half has been decent for some teams, but the second half that we see the better teams blow it apart. And right now, that's exactly what we're seeing. That's exactly what we're seeing right now, because Papua New Guinea from this second half have just really turned it on and look really good in the second half. 8 minutes in, they scored 2 tries. You can't complain. Reece Martin will miss it again. Jeez, he had 40 in a row, 41 in a row coming into this game, and now he's missed 2 kicks in the game. Wowee. He's missed again. Oh, no. So they kick this ball across here. And no, it was nice there for Nana McDonald to get up. Marcel says, hello, mate. Freddy Brown says, we don't want more of Liam refereeing PNG. We don't want Liam Moore refereeing any game, let alone Papua New Guinea's game. Papua New Guinea here, Mackenzie. Yeah, go Big Papa. Here we come. Here comes the Big Papa. Boomski. That's the Big Boomski. Mackenzie, oh, look at him go. Mackenzie, yeah, he's unbelievable, son. He's unbelievable. So first tackle here for Papua New Guinea. They're 18 metres out here from their own line, and they'll get the ball to the 25. Sebastian Garrett says, we should trick Liam into thinking he's going on holiday in PNG and give him and have him ref a game at Port Moresby. Don't think that's the idea for Liam Moore. Yeah, don't think that's the idea at all. No. Do you reckon it's... Did they demote him? Did they demote him this week? Because, like, why is he in the bunker this week compared... Oh, Papua New Guinea away here. Papua New Guinea, wow, I was sidelined. They had to kick that ball on the inside wing. Great. That was Jimmy Utterlick, but unfortunately he couldn't get that ball inside. They would have scored another try, but it was a nice little run down the wing there. He want to ref United games. We do want him to ref United games. Toronto Marcus is Dylan Appleson. Why Dylan Apple not playing? You know, Big Papa Napa not playing. Why is Big Papa Napa not playing? Big Papa Napa, Big Papa Napa, Big Papa Napa, Big Papa Napa. It's a fantastic song, but he's not playing. He's not playing. Is he injured, by the way? For anyone who's a Cook Islands fan, or anyone who knows what they're talking about, clearly I don't. What happened to Dylan Apple? He was meant to be playing in this World Cup but for Cook Islands, but he's obviously just not playing for the Cook Islands. Alright, so second tackle now here for the Cookies, and they'll be 30 metres out of the line. They have to score next. They have to score next if they want to come back in this game. They were down by 12 points. We were around a similar time last week against Wales. And we're able to come back and win that one against the Welsh. 30 minutes to go here, guys. 50 minutes gone, 30 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Sebastian says he's not a demotion, a promotion. He's chilling on a chair in front of the screen. He doesn't have to make an effort on the field. Yeah, and also people can't see him. So that he can make whatever call he wants, and people don't really necessarily know who he is. At the outside here, Cook Islands with the ball. They're 10 metres out from the line. Fit tackle. Cucamonga says Napa is in camp though. I seen him on my snap. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought he would be on. I definitely know he's in camp. Oh, that's a big pick up there. That's a big pick up there by Alex Johnson. But yeah, that's a great promotion to be just sitting on a chair and not having much responsibilities at all. Hey, that's what I'm doing. So second tackle here at the 15. Justin Olam, been one of the more disappointing players of Papua New Guinea tonight. We've seen some really good players from Papua New Guinea, but unfortunately Justin Olam's not been the one just at the moment. Leon Coppo says, is Brad on Takarangi? I would assume so. He hasn't done anything in the second half yet, but I would assume... Yeah, he's on. Yeah, I just saw him. If you're talking about Brad Takarangi, that's 6 again here for Papua New Guinea. Wow, you can't be doing that, Cook Islands. So now Papua New Guinea are going to be inside the attacking half. 45 metres out here from the Cook Islands line. First tackle. They're going to score again in Papua New Guinea, and they're really starting to get a chug going inside the attacking 40. I'm actually pretty happy with the refereeing in this game. I think that he's been pretty good. Maybe the only English referee who isn't absolutely disgustingly bad. But Edwin Ibape with a nice little run. Third tackle inside the attacking 30 now. They're going to roll this ball out left-hand side. A big old chance if I'm going to get it again. Oh, slipped over. He slipped over. They're 20 metres out here from the line. That was Sylvester Namo. Oh, good. Oh, that's a high tackle, arguably. Wow, they didn't call it. Fit tackle, 10 metres out of the line. Fit tackle, 10 metres out. Edwin Ipape goes right-hand side to Labour. Labour kicks it up there. Oh, there's a Shepherd there. It's going to be knocked back anyway. Papua New Guinea. Fit tackle. It's going to be a turnover here. Jeez, the referee does love to really heavily blow that whistle, though. I will tell you that much. He does really like to blow that whistle quite heavily. And there you go. So it's going to be Cook Islands now. 5 minutes out here from their own line. 52 minutes gone. Cook Islands can catch up. I don't think they do, Andrew, but it's going to be a penalty here to the Cook Islands. I don't think they do. See, he blows the whistle twice. You don't need to blow the whistle twice, referee. Just blow the whistle once. That's all you need to do, mate. That's all you need to do. We get it's a penalty, right? We get it's a penalty. You don't need to blow the whistle twice. You muppet man. You muppet, you man. All right, Cook Islands now get this ball to the halfway point. Andrew, I'm not going for anyone, man. I'm just going for a good game, man. So, second tackle now, and I've enjoyed this game. I think it's been an alright game. But I think always watching Papua New Guinea is quite enjoyable. The way the Papua New Guinea play are always quite fun. Geez, this referee, the whistle is annoying me though. Like, oh my god, this whistle is really annoying me. He blows this whistle way too much, man. And it's not even a penalty. Like, he calls a penalty, he calls it twice. It's like, we get it. Oh, they're away here, Cook Islands. They're away, taken down at the 20 metres now. Third tackle here. 20 metres out, third tackle. Ngatakura, who'll get this ball off. They'll be 10 metres out from the line now. 4 tackle here. Here come the cookies. Here they come. Ngatakura playing in the hooker role. Goes right-hand side. 10 metres out. They score here. And it'll be close. Oh, but he's some Muppet. Too selfish. Can't pass the ball. He's some Muppet. Too selfish. Can't pass the ball. They go short side. Fit tackle. Really stupid play here. Really stupid. And it will be fit tackle turnover. Fit tackle turnover. That was stupid. Yeah, Brunswick. Yeah, I do swear the ref has a thing for blowing. He's blowing a lot. He loves a good blow, mate. He does love a good blow, this referee. Like, every time. He blows the whistle twice. It's like, we understand, man. Settle down, man. Gee whiz, man. So, first tackle, good offload there. And they'll bring this ball out. Oh, look at this from Edwin Ipape. Nice little run there to the 30. Play the ball in his opposition 20. Cook Islands 41. Papua New Guinea's 20. Wow, the Cook Islands have had a lot more play the balls in the opposition 20. Wow, wait. Alright, so there's a stoppage in play here. Cook Islands player is down right now. Cook Islands player is down. Let's do that. Bang. Appreciate everyone who's watching in right now. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We're here every single day. Appreciate all the 250 people that are currently watching. But there is an injury here to Ngatakura, who is the one who actually got slapped by Mackenzie Yeh for that sin binning. Ngatakura is injured on the field right now. I think if I'm going to say a final score prediction, I'll go maybe like 36-8. I don't know if Cook Islands score again. I don't know if they do. They have definitely not looked good enough in the second half to score. They definitely haven't looked good. So how does he injure himself here? How does he have to injure himself? He twists his... I don't know. So he's come off here. I don't know. Something must have banged his head, but I didn't see anything. I really think that Edwin Ipape needs to get an NRL gig. I think he needs to get a gig in an NRL team. He's a good enough hooker, man. He's a good enough hooker. So third tackle now. Third tackle. Vossi just called them the Lee Centurions. It's not the Lee Centurions anymore, mate. It's the Lee Leopards, apparently. They changed their name. Is Justin Olam still on the field? Fourth tackle. Left-hand side, Papua New Guinea at the halfway point. And it will be Dan Russell who's on the field. He'll get the ball to the 45. Fifth tackle now. Right-hand side. Ipape gives it off here to Lamb. And Lamb kicks his one into the corner. Might go out the fall here. No, it will stay in bounds. It will be allowed to bounce. And Cook Islands will get slapped down about 10 metres out from their own line. Jeez. You can't be letting that one bounce there, man. Catch that one on the fly. Catch that one on the fly there. They could go anywhere. It could bounce back to Papua New Guinea. They could run away for a try. You've got to be very careful. So second tackle now. And whoever scores next... Well, Cook Islands don't win if they score next, but they have a good chance. If Papua New Guinea score next, they've won the game. Bro, I can't even think about 2023 yet, Diamond Cutter. I'm still in Rugby League World Cup mode, man. I'm not really thinking too much about NRL in regards to like anything serious yet. I won't make predictions until February of next year, but I'll start talking about predictions on live streams probably in January. Ye went off, now PNG lose. Mackenzie Ye went off. That's not good, man. Mackenzie Ye, get him back on the field. Get him back on the field. You need to have him you need to give him a bit of a break, though. He's been absolutely dominant since coming on. Predictions will be closer to February. Yeah, I'm not predicting in October of the previous year. Normally, I wouldn't even talk about the NRL until January because the Rugby League World Cup's on. Kakamunga says, tell you what, Cook Islands is doing decent considering PNG is solid. Give it time. But they've been okay, the Cook Islands. Like, they've been fine. They've been fine. I wouldn't say they've been fantastic at all. But I think that they've been fine, and you'd be okay with this performance if the Cook Islands if you're a Cook Islands fan. But yeah, they were never going to win this game. Good offload there. Justin Olam now with the ball. He's at the 25. Well, he's finally done something. Gets the offload away here, and Papua New Guinea going to score a right time. Papua New Guinea, Lachlan Lamb. Justin Olam finally did something in this game. He got the offload away and the assist for Lachlan Lamb to score a try, and it will be 24-8 with the kick to come. I told you, give it time, Kakamunga. Told you to give it time, but it will be try down Papua New Guinea. Try time, just as forward. Was it forward? Do you reckon? I don't know. Well, Papua New Guinea are looking like they're pretty much guaranteed a quarter-final spot now against the English. Nice work there. Justin Olam, he's going to break through the tackle and then get that ball offload. No, that wasn't forward, Jasper. That wasn't forward. That was fine. That was backwards. That was backwards there. Nooks for Noah says, hey brother, I've been listening to you ever since the live started, then put my phone in my pocket while I had my headphones, then I had my meeting at work and just finished meeting and I forgot what meeting was about. I forgot what we were talking about in that comment for a second then. But no, I appreciate you for tuning in, bro. I appreciate you for tuning in. Let's read that again. I've been listening to you ever since the live started, then I put my phone in my pocket while I had my headphones, then I had my meeting at work and just finished meeting and I forgot what the meeting was about. Mate, the meeting was about Papua New Guinea and scoring tries. That's what the meeting was about. ZCA says, if Papua New Guinea win this game and the game against Wales, they make the finals. They've already pretty much made the finals, Zed, so obviously they do have that game against Wales next week. But Papua New Guinea have already effectively made the quarterfinals because Cook Islands take on Tonga next week, right? So Cook Islands aren't beating Tonga. Cook Islands beat only by 6 points the Welsh. So because this points differential, Papua New Guinea only lost by 6 to Tonga. Now the points differential is 26-8, so that's a 18-point difference. So now Papua New Guinea have gone from -6 to +12, and Cook Islands have gone from +6 to -12. So that means that basically Papua New Guinea would need to lose that game against Wales by about 10 points, and Cook Islands would need to beat Tonga by about 10 points to overturn that. They would need to win that. Cook Islands would have to win their game against Tonga by about 14 points, and Papua New Guinea would lose by about 14 points for it to change it around. But it's a short kickoff there for Cook Islands, and they'll get the bill. They'll get the ball here. So yeah, they've effectively already made it. They've effectively already made the finals, but in the same sense, it's not like 100% guaranteed. But they've effectively already made the quarterfinals because you've got an easier matchup next week, and Cook Islands do not. But if Cook Islands beat Tonga, which I don't think happens, but if they miraculously beat Tonga, then Papua New Guinea would be out. Yeah, unless they beat Wales. Alright, so it's going to be second tackle now. They're 15 metres out of the line. So Ipape comes back on here for Watson Boas. Andrew, Cook Islands are definitely not making the finals, bro. Cook Islands are done, man. Wellington Elwood there with a high tackle penalty to Cook Islands. Oh, that's a rough call, man. He hits him with the shoulder to the chest. Like, it's a rough call. It's not a shoulder charge either. It's a rough call there. Cook Islands here at the 10. And we're taking out 5 minutes out now from the lines. 20 minutes to go here, guys. 20 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Tepai Maroa, so close. Second tackled here. Andrew, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Just move on. So, Cook Islands now taking down 3 minutes out. Also, I don't need to have your 0 subscribers, my guy. Manis Manoka says, hey, bro, watching from Port Moresby. Appreciate you, Manis Manoka. I do appreciate you guys watching all the way in Papua New Guinea. At least you'd be happy right now. Your team's getting a nice little win at the moment. It did look shaky in the first half, though, Manus Monoka. They did look shaky in the first half, but at least they've turned around here in the second half and they've looked a lot more impressive, which has been great to see. So Cook Islands now at the 10. Rolls his ball back, and it will be first tackle for the Cook Islands 5 metres out here from the line. Aaron Toroi. Chance here, should score. Stephen Masters. Oh, no. No, I lost the ball. No, he's lost that ball there. Don't celebrate that. I can't believe he's celebrating that. I can't believe he's celebrating this. This is not a try. Drew Johnson full-time ready? Pretty much, man. Chase says, Andrew, your cat was great today. It was worth it. Score. I don't understand why he's coming to me here. Like, it's very obvious that Cook Islands aren't making the finals. Like, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. You just got to come to terms with your team. Brunswick Jargon says Muppets on the radar. He's on the radar. You just got to come to terms with your teams, guys. Like, Cook Islands were never going to be making the quarterfinals. Papua New Guinea and Tonga were always going to be coming through this group. And... oh, that's actually a try. No, I think this actually is a try. That's my bad. Steve Masters actually does get it. Sorry, Gelling does get this. I think he actually might get this. It is... no. No, I think he loses that ball. No, he loses that ball there. One angle shows that it looks like it might be on top of it, but the other angle shows maybe not. This is hard. This is actually quite hard. I thought it was an easy call of a no try, but this actually might be... this one shows probably knock on. Yeah, it's a knock on. It's a knock on. The angle from behind looks like it might be a try. But the angle from in front shows that there's probably separation here. But Liam Moore is also stupid, so you'll never know. Lost the ball. He's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. There's a no try. So we're just going to wait for the video referee to call this one. There's no way Liam Moore calls this as a try. There is no way that Liam Moore calls this a try. So video ref, we're waiting, and the decision is going to be a... oh, this guy's so shit. This guy is the worst referee on the planet. Like, this guy, Liam Moore, is the shittest referee I've ever seen. They've called it a try. It's not a try. It's not a try. It's a knock on. Like, what? The guy is so stupid, bro. Like, he's so stupid. That's not a try. You can clearly see separation with the fingers. Like, on this angle, you could, like, bro. How do you get that wrong? How do you get that wrong? My God. My God. Again, Papua New Guinea fans, this is the referee from last week's Tonga game. This is the referee from last week's Tonga game that just gave that as a try. That's my reaction. Stupid. Kakamunga says, I'll take it. Mate, as a Cook Islander, you'll take it. You'll take it, but that is a horrible call from the referee. A horrible call from the bunker. You can clearly see separation on the angle in front of it. The CMO says Liam is partly blind. He is. He's missed the kick there, Stephen Masters. He's missed the kick. It would have been a 12-point game. Now it's a 14-point game. Time out, Andrew. Andrew, you're a Muppet. You're a Muppet, bro. You're a Muppet. Anyone who thinks that's a try is ridiculous. Like, that is a blatant knock-on there. They've just shut it again. They've just shut it again. CMO is coming in right. Liam is partly blind. Andrew's just too good, bro. Hey, Andrew, enjoy getting knocked out, moron. Like, I don't understand why you're having a crack. Like, brother, you're stupid. Like, your team, like, I like the Cook Islands. I want the Cook Islands to do well, but you make the Cook Islands, like, intolerable to the sport. I only want them to get smashed just because of you. Like, I nearly want them to get, and they are getting beaten, mind you. But for everyone else who's a Cook Islander, I would love to see your team do well. But unfortunately, you've got a moron in Andrew that who is about 13 years old and doesn't realise that his team's shocking. Oh, Papua New Guinea here, chance. No, ball goes to the ground. Cook Islands going to take a goal here. It's going to be a dropout. That's great work. That's great work there by Nana McDonald. That's great work. Drew says, this guy's not welcome in Papua New Guinea, but he can holiday in the Cook Islands. Mate, how does this guy still have a job? I have no idea, man. I don't know how he got given... why has he been given another game with Papua New Guinea after last week's performance? Why has he been given a game with Papua New Guinea again? It makes no sense to me. Bloke might be banned from PNG. Bro, he is honestly horrific. He is a horrific referee. Sure, kickoff is dreadful there from Cook Islands, and Papua New Guinea get the ball at 22. Simo says, why is he bloody refereeing this PNG game as well? That's what I'm saying, Simo. We're like, why would you give him the game for Papua New Guinea the week after, not on the field, but in the bunker? Like, we still know that you're there, mate. Like, we can still see you, son. We can still see you. Don't think we can't see you. We still see you. We still know. George Raymond Jr. says, we've had some outrageous calls for this World Cup. We have some Muppets. They're Muppets. So Papua New Guinea now 10 metres out of the line. Esperali Patterson says Andrew and Liam Moore should come for a holiday at PNG. I don't think so. I don't think that's in their best thought process. I don't think that would be the best time for them. Is cannibalism still happening? So fourth tackle now. Fourth tackle, 8 metres out of the line. And that'll be 5. Edwin Papa gets the ball back here to lock on. No, it's a Labour. Labour now 5 metres out from the line. Fifth tackle. I know what you're saying, Nooks Fanua. I know. You're a good man. Left hand side now. And it's going to be a dropout. A dropout here to Papua New Guinea. Cook Islands will knock that ball over the dead ball line. Bradakarangi. Just if he goes to PNG, he might not come back out. It's not about might not. He will not come back out to Papua New Guinea, Liam Moore. Do not ever... Liam Moore, this is my message to you, Liam Moore. Do not ever go to Papua New Guinea, bro. Don't ever go there. It's not where you want to go. So Lossie says, seems like strong leaning to on-field decisions, goes up, try, probably given. That was a very clear no try, though. Like, it was very clear from the behind angle that it was a knock-on. It looked like maybe it was a try from behind the in goals, but from the on-field, like from the field view, you can clearly see it was a knock-on. That's a penalty. Yep, penalty in Papua New Guinea. By the way, the referee in this game has not been bad. The referee, but the bunker video ref has been bad. Sebastian Gomez says, I'm the biggest muppet. I rooted for Liam Moore. He wasn't bad this Super League, bro. I swear. Hey, this is your guy. You vouched for him. You vouched for him, Sebastian. You did this. So Papua New Guinea here, 5 metres out from the line. First tackle now. Watson Bowas on the field. He's been playing for about 1,400 years. He's always playing. Mackenzie, yay, my boy. Here he is. 3 metres out from the line. Second. Oh, that's a send-off. 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 That's a send-off for Cook Islands. That's a horrible tackle. That's a horrible tackle. That's a send-off. That is a send-off. You got to send the Cook Islands player off for that. That is a horrible tackle. Jeez, that is a horrible... They lifted him well and truly up and then just picked him up and then flipped him completely. Oh, man. It's at least a sin-bin. They're lucky they hit him on the back rather than his head. Like, that could have been really dangerous. Hits him on the back. This should be a send-off. It should be. Wellington Albert there. That was, yeah. Oh, I might be thinking about his older brother, Asbel. So he's off for 10. I disagree with the referee there. I think that should be a send-off. So Rennie's gone off for 10 here, but I think that should have been a send-off. So Ruben Rennie will go off for 10 minutes here, so he'll effectively offer the game. There'll be 4 minutes left, but in the same sense, I think that was worthy of a send-off. Brunswick says red card. That should have been. Like, he literally flips him up. Like, they picked him up and then flipped him completely over. He's just lucky that he landed on his back rather than his head. That's a send-off for me. That's not a 10 in the bin. I might be thinking about Asboas. I think Watson Boas still played for quite a long time, though, in Tirana, hasn't he? Right in front of the ref, absolutely. All right, so... And Wellington Albert's the first guy to run the ball back after that, too. So the first tackle now, they're 1 metre out here from the line. The referee needs a good ass-whooping, Bill Gay. I don't think the referee's been too bad today. It's just the bunker. Oh, inside. Take it down 4 metres out of the line. I just don't get how you can get the call so wrong in the bunker. Like, I don't get it. Like, how do you have all these angles? I had to try. Oh, no, it was just short. Lucky he didn't drop the ball there. Brunswick, it could have been if he landed on his head and held up over the line here, Papua New Guinea. If he landed on his head, it could have been very similar to the Alex McKinnon incident, but this was not. He didn't land on his head, he landed on his back, but he could have easily landed on his head, which was frustrating. That's why it should have been a send-off, man. It should have been a send-off for me. All right, so 4 tackle here. 10 metres out now from the line. They'll go left-hand side, Watson Boas, and Chance here. 10 metres out, 5th tackle. So he's landing on back, not near head. Looked very bad on first view. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's what probably saved him because of the way that it landed on his back. So they kick this ball across here. Pretty good kick. And it goes up. Nana McDonald throws the ball. Hospital pass at the back. And knock on there from Cook Islands. So Papua New Guinea, we've got a fresh set of 6 here. It's 6 again here. Alright, and Papua New Guinea breaking down the right-hand side anyway. Gets the ball offloaded. Taken down at the... Oh, it's still going, out the back here. Oh, first knock on. Okay, they'll just give the ball to Papua New Guinea at the 15. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, it was me inside the bunker. Yeah, BK. I just can't believe it because last week he had such a horrible game as the referee for Papua New Guinea, and then he's in the bunker this week and does the same thing against Papua New Guinea. It makes no sense. Like, it's not like you're not going to lose the game. It's not like you're not going to win the game, sorry. You're going to win this game. But it's just like it defeats all common sense. Like, this guy should not be a referee in any of the quarterfinals, in any of the finals. Liam Moore has got to be one of the worst referees I've ever seen. You know, how do you get that wrong? You can clearly see from the angle on the field that he's clearly lost that ball. From the behind angle, behind the goals, you can make an argument maybe he keeps in touch with it. But then you see the other angle, and it clearly shows that he's losing the ball there. It clearly shows he's losing the ball there. You know, last week we saw the try, no try. Like, man, it's just frustrating, bro. It's just frustrating. Smash Grabber says, I'm not sure what the rulebook says. Is it punish the intent or the outcome? I think it really comes down to, like, they punish him for the intent. I think the outcome defines whether it's a send-off or a sin-bin. Cucamonga, there is 12 minutes left. 12 minutes left. 12 minutes left. Ethel Patterson says, bless you. Oh, man, yeah, it's early in the morning for me. And I've only had 3-4 hours sleep tonight. Because yesterday, I'm up for every game. It's a challenge right now, so, yeah, it's definitely not on. That's definitely not Connie from Cook Islands. Yeah, I can't wait to sleep in tomorrow, man. I can't wait to sleep in tomorrow. I'll have a sleep after this, but... Oh, I might go down to the beach, but still. I can't wait to have a sleep in. It's how I taste the game. It just makes it... Yeah, it gives you that kind of feeling. It's definitely not on. Liam... Oh, my God. Liam Moore, I swear to God, if you don't call this a knock-on. Challenge unsuccessful? Has he called unsuccessful? Thank God Liam Moore actually made the right call. Wow. The bunker won't last a day in PNG if he ever decides to go there. Liam Moore's never come to Papua New Guinea. Crazy Hills says this is a long challenge. A long challenge for something that was very obviously a knock-on. Like, very obviously a knock-on there. Alright, so Papua New Guinea, 10 metres out here from the line. You get 2 sleep-ins. I do. Which would be great. Which sounds fantastical. Alright, Papua New Guinea here. 15 metres out. Gives it off to Alex Johnson. Johnson here himself. He's still going here, Johnson. Gives the ball offloaded. And they'll be 3 metres out from the line now. Someone has to fill the void of shit officiating. Absolutely. That was Wellington Albert. Albert's been pretty hot in this last few moments. Oh, Papua New Guinea. So close. 1 metre out from the line. 1 metre out. That was Mackenzie Yeh here, 1 metre out. Second tackle. Gonna get this ball back outside. Oh, easy try. And it will be Justin Olam with the try time. Oh, he's injured himself. Oh, no. I hope he's alright. Oh, Justin Olam scored the try. I know, Marcel, why did it take so long for him to make that call unsuccessful? Because he doesn't want to give any calls to Papua New Guinea. It's a try time for Papua New Guinea there, so it'll be 30-12 here with the hit to come. 11 minutes to go here of the game. Justin Olam scores a try. Had a very poor game today, Justin Olam. Has not had a good game at all, but at least he scores that try there to really solidify the win. Yeah, Olam's injured though. That's not great at all. Olam is injured here. Olam is injured in this one, which does suck to see. But yeah, Alex Johnson passed that to Olam, and I think it might be just a cork. I think it's just a cork. So the way that the Cook Island player comes in, his knee goes into like his side of his quad or hamstring or something like that. So no, I don't think it's a cramp. So I think he's been corked with the knee of the Cook Islander coming through that hits him on like the side of the quad. Like it could be a cramp, but it's just the way it's probably a mixture of both really. He might have a cramp and also the way the knee hit him on the legs. Alright, so 10 minutes to go here, guys. 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Don't forget, tonight, 7 p.m. AEST, we'll be doing our power rankings. Our power rankings tonight, 7 p.m. AEST. Yeah, he copped the knee to the leg there. Looks like a knee to the quad. Those are painful. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. That's why you're not allowed to go into tackles like that. Sebastian Grumman says, would you rest Olam against Wales? Probably. Oh, Wales are physical. Yeah, you would. Papua New Guinea should still be able to get the win. They should still be able to get the win against Wales, even with Olam out. So I would, yes. I would. Yeah, I would take Olam off now and at least rest him for this next 10 minutes. He's not had a good game, but in the same sense, I'd take him out now. Crazy Seal says it gave him the Billy Slater treatment. The old Billy Slater, eh? With the legs coming flying through. The old Billy Slater. All right, so 18 points difference here. Cook Island's still got a man off for the next 6 minutes. You've got to take Justin Olam off. You can clearly see that his legs been really corked here. Reece Martin missed 2 kicks today. Before today, he was 41 straight kicks in a row. Today, he's missed 2 kicks. Lazy leg drag. That's exactly right, Sasai. Exactly right. But Reece Martin will punch that bad boy right on through. You couldn't get a better kick than that. You could not get a better kick than that. So it will be 32-12 here. A 20-point game. 20-point game. With 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, Justin Olam comes out. Yeah, good call. Good call by the Papua New Guinean coach. I think Shane Flano is a part of their coaching staff, so he definitely would have had the right idea to take him off there. Shane Flano is obviously a premiership winning coach. Has gone to Manly now, I believe. But yeah, he's... Oh, short kickoff will work as well for Cook Islands. Cook Islands taken a note out of the pad of Jamaica at the moment. Jamaica, if you guys didn't watch that Jamaica-New Zealand game, Jamaica won like over 10 short kickoffs. Like they did a short kickoff every time New Zealand scored and won it nearly every single time they scored. So Sai says Reece Martin can still play NRL. Yeah, I think he's in the Super League, but why did... he was in the Bulldogs. I think the Bulldogs got rid of him. How long ago was that? Was that like 3-4 years ago? But he definitely played with the Dogs. Yeah, I think Reece Martin can probably... Well, Reece Martin's not really done too much in regards to the game today, though. Like, I don't think that Reece Martin's been that fantastic in regards to today's game. Just the kicking is what he's really, really good at. But yeah, I don't think he's been bad. So left-hand side here for the Cook Islands, there'll be 5 minutes. That's just not really noticeable in regards to actual gameplay for me in today's game. So 8 minutes out from the line, fit tackle for the Cook Islands. And I'm going to go sneaky left-hand side. No, that's not going to work at all. Hey, Isan Muppet's not done anything today. And he's going to throw that ball over the sideline. Well done, Isan Muppet. That guy's a Muppet. He is. He really is. He really is. He's a Muppet. I wonder if he's going to start laughing about that one too, like he did at the Titans. I wonder if he threw the ball over the sideline there. I wonder if he'd start laughing. Big old week can come up though. Reece was a finalist this year with Leeds. Does he play well for Leeds, Sebastian? Like, is he a good player for the old Rhinos? So first tackle now for Papua New Guinea. Good little run here. Good little run. I think if I'm going to say a player of the match here for Papua New Guinea today, I would say Labour's a good shout, or Lachlan Lamb. One of the two halves. It's either Carl Labour or Lachlan Lamb. I might go Labour. I'll go Carl Labour as the man of the match for me. The 5'8" there. So 4 tackle here at the 45 on their side of the field. Goes very good for Leeds, one of the best. Well, there you go. There you go. Doesn't surprise me though. Doesn't surprise me at all. Fit tackle now. Yeah, I'd say Lachlan Lamb. Got his kicks in, helped the team reach the final. Decent enough. There you go. So whacks that ball up in the air. Should be an easy take here for the Cook Islands. Good chase through here for Papua New Guinea though. Oh, no, it's not an easy take at all. Kyle Ero is going to let that ball bounce and it's going to be a drop out here. Yep. And that was bad there for Kyle. This is why you don't let the ball bounce, kids. This is why you don't let the ball bounce, kids. That's why you don't let the ball bounce, kids. That looked like it was a pretty, easy enough catch there for a fullback, but he wasn't able to do it. Let it bounce, and it bounced back in the in goal, and it will be a dropout. Yeah, twists and moves and whatnot, but the good fullback, like Tedesco's not getting done with that kick. You know, you're not seeing Joe Manu get done with that kick. So a short kickoff here by Brad Takarangi, but an easy take there. There's short kickoffs, short dropouts have been pretty poor. I think this is going to be a penalty here. Wow, penalty Cook Islands. Are they saying there was a shadowing, maybe? They're going to challenge this. I think this is fine. I think the referee's got this wrong here. But then again, it's Liam Moore in the bunker who's going to look at this challenge, and he's probably going to call it as successful to Cook Islands because Liam Moore hates Papua New Guinea. He hates him. He hates Papua New Guinea. I've never seen a referee hate a specific team as much as Jared Sutton hates the Titans. No, this guy is the equivalent of Jared Sutton and the Gold Coast Titans. Oh, jeez, it looks like a beautiful down the Gold Coast. Oh, I can't wait to go to the beach after this. And... oh, I don't think so. No, this is not a penalty. He's just literally... I don't think he's done anything there. Comes unsuccessful. What? I wouldn't say that Reece Martin has done anything wrong there. I don't think it was too bad, but okay, whatever. I'm not too unhappy, though. I'm not too unhappy. It doesn't really matter too much overall, but I disagree. I just don't think Reece Martin really did anything there, but I don't really care. So, does PNG still play in the Queensland State League? They're a good team. They do have a Queensland Cup team. They're not that great at the moment, though. They're not that fantastic at the moment. I'll tell you why they came this year. But you got to remember that Papua New Guinea haven't been playing at home in Port Moresby for a while. I think they had their first game at Port Moresby at the end of this year, and it was controversial at that too. But yeah, they don't. They haven't been playing at home for a long time. I think they came quite low. Yeah, they came 12th out of 14 teams this year. But normally they're a pretty good team, the Papua New Guinea Hunters. The Hunters. And I honestly think they're a shout to be that 18 team, but then I do think that because they have made an official bid, Papua New Guinea Hunters have made an official bid to be in the NRL in 2025, I think it is. Well, good offload there by Cook Islands. They're 10 minutes out of the line, taking down 5 minutes out now. I think it's a shout, but I do think if Perth has a reasonable enough financial 6 again, and then they knock the ball on Cook Islands, Papua New Guinea away here. They're at the 30. They're at the 35. It was a good run by Edwin Debate, but that was a mistake. They got a 6 again, Cook Islands, and then dropped the ball straight away. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. First tackle, 35 minutes out. Yeah, I think if Perth have a reasonable enough option, one, please tell me we're back. Reconnection successful. I don't know what happened there, guys. I don't know why we just cut out. But Papua New Guinea with the ball here at the 40. At the 40, back onto the inside here. And it will be Wellington Albert who will get the ball to the 30 or so. Yeah, I hope we're back now. Sorry, cut out for a second there. But yeah, if Perth have an option, then they'll come in. If Perth don't have an option, then I think Papua New Guinea are probably the next best option. Oh, jeez, that's a huge hit there from Lachlan Lamb. Huge hit. 4 minutes to go here of the game, guys. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. At least Papua New Guinea will be getting the win, though. Left-hand side. Second tackle. I think there's still one more try in this game. There's only 4 minutes left, but I still think there's one more try from one of these two teams. Cook Islands are about to get their man from the sin bin back. Oh, he's lost that ball forward. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. So we'll come to Papua New Guinea. Sebastian, when that cut out just then, was it really bad? Like, how long did it cut out for? It was only like 5 seconds. Yeah, it cut out for like 2 seconds. I'm not sure. Sometimes the OBS just disconnects. Who got sin binned? It was one of the Cook Islanders. Like, Mackenzie Yave from Papua New Guinea got sin binned in the first half in the 30th minute, effectively. But in this half, yeah, one of the Cook Islanders got sin binned. It was... I can't remember who it was. But it was bad. It was really bad hit. 5 seconds, no more. They're good stuff. Good stuff. So Papua New Guinea at the 30. Reece Martin play the match. Okay. I would have given it to Kyle Labour or Lachlan Lamb, but okay, Reece Martin gets play of the match here. I think Papua New Guinea will score one more try here. I think there's still one more try in this game here for the Papua New Guineans. And they've won by the handicap too, so they've done the job here, definitely. They've definitely done the job, and it's going to be Papua New Guinea with a nice little run there. Gets the ball to the 40. Third tackle now. Third tackle. Rolls the ball back, out to the left-hand side. Spreads it out. Oh, intercept. Cook Islands are away. That's a try, Cook Islands. There's a bit of try, Cook Islands here. Stephen Jelling. Oh, gets the offload away. Still going here. Still going, Cook Islands. Still going, Cook Islands. And taking out the 10. Good work there by Papua New Guinea to get back, but that was a bad pass again. A couple of bad passes by Papua New Guinea today that have landed as intercepts for the Cook Islands. Still on here. Olberg. Oh, easy try here. Easy try for Cook Islands. And try time. Cook Islands get a try, so it'll be 32-16 here with a hit to come. That is unfortunate for Papua New Guinea. They gave away the intercept, and then Cook Islands were able to just break away and score. Gave away the intercept, and then they were... hold on. were able to score. So the scoreline looks a bit better for Cook Islands than it actually kind of is. A little bit better. There we go. There we go. So, Brad says, do you reckon Wallabies play Scotland this weekend? Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. So a minute and a half left here. Should be 32 to 18, sorry, so a 14-point game. I think that should be the final score. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, do go and hit that big old subscribe button. But the passes for Papua New Guinea has been they're probably the scariest factor here. They just got to stop throwing the passes, those really bad passes. SRR says, bless you again. Thank you. Thank you. Still, they've still got a sin-bin. I thought they shouldn't have a sin-bin still. It was like the 66th minute, so it's the 78.5 minute right now. They definitely should have their man back from the sin-bin. Definitely. Oh, he missed the kick, by the way. Sid Masters missed the kick, so it will stay at 32 to 16. So what is that? Yeah, 20. No, not 20. So 16-point game. Oh, they double score. So who was one who came? I think it was the Theophilus. Theophilus said that Papua New Guinea will double the score of Cook Islands. Well, they've done that. It's 32-16 right now. I think he said about 36-16. I think he might have been spot on. I think he actually predicted 36-16. Theophilus Solgaromo. So third tackle now, and they'll be at the 32. Mackenzie Yeh comes back on for Albert. He came on like 5 minutes ago. That's late. Fourth tackle now for Cook Islands. Fourth tackle here. Oh, that's a forward pass. They didn't call it though. Papua New Guinea pretty happy with this one. They should be heading to the quarterfinal against England after this win. They have to play Wales next week, but they're heading to play they'll be playing England in the quarterfinal. And it'll be fifth tackle, and we're Papua New Guinea with the ball. Sylvester Namo, jeez, he came with a huge hit there. I don't think he knows where he is. He comes with a huge hit. Oh, it's kind of a head clash there, that's why. It's kind of a head clash between Namo and Muppet Man. Sylvester Namo and Isan Muppet Man. That's heavy contact though, man. That is heavy contact. So the siren goes off there, guys, and the final score will be 32 to 16. Look, it definitely didn't come without its worries there, Papua New Guinea. Like, they will get the win there, and they win by a decent amount. But yeah, there definitely was enough worries in that game for Papua New Guinea that they need to sort out going into the quarterfinals against England. Obviously, they have the game against Wales next week that still will happen, which they do still need to win, kind of. It doesn't really matter a great deal. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Actually, does the Cook Islands play Tonga first? Yes, they do. Yeah, Tonga plays the Cook Islands first on Monday. So that means that if Cook Islands were to win, it would give it maybe a little bit of extra. But yeah, Papua New Guinea play Wales as the last game of the group stages next Tuesday. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of how the round unfolds beforehand. But that's it for week 2 here, guys. Obviously, we'll be streaming tonight at 7 p.m. AEST for the power rankings, where I'll go through every single team and rank them in regards to how impressive they are and how much they look like they're going to win the World Cup. But this win here should solidify Papua New Guinea as the team to go through in second in Pool D behind Tonga. Oh, sorry, Pool C, I think it might be. No, I think it's Pool D, but with Tonga in first and Papua New Guinea in second. If Cook Islands are to beat Tonga next week, then there is a chance that Papua New Guinea, if they win Wales, then they would actually go into first place, and then they would have to take on Samoa, which would be a bit disappointing because we want to see Tonga versus Samoa in the quarterfinals. That'd be a massive, massive quarterfinal. But either way, yeah, good win here, Papua New Guinea. I think that they definitely could have done better, but there's plenty of time to go to improve that, and they've got another game against Wales next week where they can do it. Cook Islands, on the other hand, they're still an emerging nation. I think they were fine. You did, Theophilus. I said you called it before. Yeah, I said you called it 32-16. Brilliant call there. But there you go, guys. So I'm going to jump off for now. Obviously, as I say, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I appreciate you guys as per usual. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.